the urban is some theology na on be some this time exhibition bars na George Foreman say ehun ehia enkabeya en company for many enso empon baby entra my task 54 Hollywood 58 and Fasobia and Marissa at age no enso bako jaring gimu say enso ekon that's our boxing ya fan to just Eddie Hen ono ayen Anthony Joshua betimi atwanitia FN AJ ono enso a promoter Wabonte abedi bank en sama eno Bob Arum US promoter Ed Emma Tyson Fury betu just say de jeven numpo atunamum enya dia edi the place ebe Tyson Fury and agent talk on for now enso edi betu na according to Eddie Hena ono enso aye promoter or some there until say assign dunu nya dia enso ebetimi ajatum se venue no two parties no enso etimi agree say the ena Bob Arum enso edi betu demum de obeka and say contract na there achekura no best 3 weeks anasa bosom bako there na enso etimi assign na mum yente and say first bout no ebetimi abas either May anasa June na for latter part of the year November and after December no the return fight no and enso etimi akoso enso ewo eho enso edemo na ekwa Italia Enra Serie A one match etimi ebaso Emma SS Lazio in the derby whom echi Roma esom kemensa Roma enso entimi anti-Chori Immobile esebako Emma Luis Alberto enso ebo 2 goals so a Enra na kwakwaya Rosempa enso edi am Roma enso e club non enne games no ebaso no mienu eye Bologna ane Hellas Verona nonum Torino ane Spezia 7:45 Sampdoria ane Udinese Napoli enso any Fiorentina enso ebebo Stadio Diego Armando Maradona enso Naples ekromo na mi adumo china Crouton and Benevento Sassuolo ebetwen Parma Atlanta ebebo Genoa and a big game no 7:45 or San Siro Giuseppe Meazza and Inter Milan and Juventus enso ebo on Monday Cagliari Calcio enso any AC Milan enso ebeshia Amsterdam AC Milan first 40 points Inter Milan second 37 points Roma third 34 points. Juventus 4th, 33 points. Atlanta 5th. Napoli 6th. Enra win Acesa Lazio enso abetoso 7th on the lock. Etohono 18th. Torino 19th. Parma. Croton 12th. Yeko Goken now. Ronaldo Asher 15, Immobile Asher 12, Lukaku 12, Yao Pedro, enso etmin enya 10 goals Italian Serie A na enso enya breading din yekwa Germany so a na Bundesliga one match enso etimi eba so Union Berlin sheka ba ko a ba o for Leverkusen enso entimi ante seka no enne ebononsia Dortmund any SV Mainz 05 for mu ebeshia Werder Bremen enso any Augsburg ebebo FL Wolfsburg any RB Leipzig FC Cologne ebesha Hertha BSC Berlin TSG 18 and 10 Hoffenheim enso any Armenian Bielefeld ebebo na me adumo china Stuttgart and Mönchengladbach, Bayern Munich and Freiburg, na Eintracht Frankfurt and so and Schalke 04 and so at the Apempem so Bayern Munich Edikan 33 points, RB Leipzig second 31 points, Leverkusen third down and so our 29 points. Yakoto Hona 18th and no Mainz 05 Jochato and no na Oberwalm Kakra 17th no and so Schalke 04 and 16th so FC Cologne and so our 11 points. Lewandowski was 20 goals. Erling Haaland is back for Dortmund. Leipzig Oshe Brace and then Obo Eddie Emma Dortmund na 12 goals and Erling Haaland or enso etimi ashe Andrew Silva Frankfurter what me am managing ashe 11 goals am German Bundesliga na yakwa the French Le Championnat so Ligue 1 record na eno one match ba so AS Monaco eto Montpellier ekwaso by 3 goals to 2 eno na enye easy cry yenya Kevin Volance or first goal with San Benueda 80 brace ono kwa SMU ho and the game saka etwas Olympic Marseille airborne name Olympic or Stade Velodrome Angers and Paris Saint-Germain enso ebebo Roman Copa and 8 p.m. na match no ebeba so na me adumo china Stade Brest and Stade Rennes Yebenya Nantes oni Len airport OJ Sinis ebebo Jordan Bordeaux Strasbourg Charles Saint-Etienne Lorraine Bodillon Lille and Stade Rem na Olympic Lyon and FL Metz omo enso e de afe so we any games ne any ochina e betim akwaso French Ligue 1 no na Standards na Lyon edikan 40 points, Paris Saint-Germain second, 39 points, Lille third, 39, Monaco Aba 4 our 38 points. The quarter 18th, 19th, Lorraine, and then 20th, Ducato, and so name Olympic. Yenya Diao on our Rem or 12 goals. Kylian Mbappe, our 12 goals. So Sinakai, Edema Paris Saint-Germain, and a Memphis Depay on Enso Leona, where Team Ameneji, Asha 11 goals, and so na ye coach Spain and I do much now. And as Spain Super Cup, no, the final game Ebekoso na AFC Barca and Atletico Bilbao. Woman enso at the best so 8 p.m. and as our game no, and no enso everything Ebekoso still. And yeah, class Messi bet me abo and I say on enso team MO game and ne you say doctors no reports about Messi ochina or bet me abo and I say on team MO. Ye colleague no so games na etwa so excluding games Barca enso ebetim abo remember the enso outstanding name of the and say Yebenya Deportivo Alaves enso any Real Betis enso ebetata so na me adomo so am Wednesday Real Madrid any Hatafe na yenya FC Barca enso any Elche and so at the ebesha so na ye call the English Premier League so games na games enya betesa and the lunchtime 12:30 Wolverhampton and West Bromwich Albion and so ball so much because our Molyneux 12:30 and I saw game in about Nomi and Sa Leeds United about Brighton West Ham United about Burnley na yenya Fulham enso and Chelsea ball Leicester City and Southampton enso about Kempower and enso enye easy cry. Yam the much na Aston Villa and Everton match no Amudumienu Sheffield United enso ebe Tottenham some match na 2 p.m. about 4:30 Liverpool and Man United cracker. First and second, enso boyami admochina Anfield about 7:15 Man City enso and Crystal Palace on Monday Arsenal enso and Newcastle United ball standings na Man United edikan 36 points Liverpool second 33 points Man City third 32 points fourth Leicester the same 32 fifth Everton 32 points Tottenham 6 on the log 30 Southampton 7th 8th Aston Villa 9th Chelsea enso 26 points 11th Arsenal enso club no na no Fulham at the 18th 19th West Bromwich Albion and then Sheffield United they try to enso 5 points you call the goal king charter Mohamed Salah or Liverpool was 13 goals Son Heung-min or 12 goals or ball at the Emma Tottenham Bruno Fernandes or Man United was 11 goals Dominic Calvert-Lewin 11 goals Harry Kane and so Tottenham Waba Martin about 11 Jimmy Vardy and so Asher 11 goals na yanko the big game na Airbus Anfield Liverpool and Man United match no Ole Gunnar Solskjaer manager Man United wakasa na yebeti ni ahwen sama Ole Odo Etuja was on there oye so much confidence na me adumo na United Football Club ebedi nkunim over Liverpool.
Always excited when you're gonna play against teams of that quality and caliber, of course. And for us, form goes out the window. It doesn't really matter if it's first or last game. You know, when you go to Anfield, it's a big game for the club. It's a big game for the players, for the fans. So I'm really looking forward to it because, of course, we are in a good moment of form at the moment. Yeah.
Gunnar Solskjaer manager Man United the Red Devils and yeteninka na Liverpool manager Klopp nso akasa one was enye no kweda sa Liverpool e favorite Man United analog sa tag na nya de obegiotum ne ochina enso ka ho bi.
I'm 5.5 years I think roundabout in England, not really, no 5 years and a few months. So and United was never an underdog. They cannot be. It's just like it is. And so in a they had always good teams, always great players, really good coaches, managers, all that stuff was always there. And now they are top of the table. So that's how it is. So I don't know how then
Ever since coach Liverpool, Man United and Liverpool match, game be that's Man United underdog said amount for ever so much say, and I'm saying Liverpool defending champions, Man United as underdogs, no so no crabia, and so anymore. It be sent a win way on your over Man United, the best so win way a baby beer and so many to watch now when we say Liverpool, and so a big community club once again.
Winning a football game and being winning against United, it's enough. It's itself, so there's not necessary that there's a special add-on. So we play at home against United and we want to win, so that's all we have to think about. There's no extra add-on in that game, because they're in the situation they are. They got the points, they deserve the points they have so far, and we have ours, and the season is still a long way to go, so it's not really in it that we talk now constantly about if we win we are ahead of them again.
Okay, and Chelsea Liverpool season a long way and aka yes be United the Chelsea League no beje anasa enso entim enje enso na when Rooney enra me be kan say wareta said the obey manager Eddie Amani current team Derby County 2.5 years and now we Rooney obey manager or the confirmation Eddie Amani on Kessben media yentie Rooney.
Yeah, obviously great feeling to go into management full time. I think it's something which I've been preparing for and working for a few years now. Obviously had a taste of it over the last couple of months and I've enjoyed it. It's what I want to do and I'm ready and prepared to give everything to this job and try and get Derby County back with the Football League. And, as I said a few weeks.
The white fellas on the way ready said your football be ram into coaching. I'm a coaching career no and so at him I is successful. Not your corporation you so yeah. I'm a new manager. What the best at 10 days and a first ever trophy. Not Mauricio Pochettino Sardin Senator on Tonamda, not Wakoto Brebo on Jacob da, not Wakoja Cap and one agent coach no namha, not Ohurabe Faha, thereby and it's a COVID-19 no on and so at him at Testibia Corona. Achi coach no dendenia we can when ya dia coach no enso ebetina tena bench edi ama Paris Saint-Germain wo enso a club no na Hansi Flick so no aka so gitum say engine no e ya break it down ohwe kwan ya Bayern 4 e sha last year na ejani Charles and asa fu de ya yemre especially say last week omo division 2 side eyam free German DRV pokane mo besre players na Omujina Park so na my kojisa na nsoma gya no ento aso na according to broad kwakrat no see players are ejina Park so so much influence colleagues no so no ebi David Alaba Thomas Muller and Joshua Kimmich no yes cast number from coach ni so ngike kan ho na inspire players aka Emma win so entim Emra emfa Emma Bayern Munich enso a football club no na Chris Muller say Emra Rome derby e course ma Roma Lucia Lazio Shama Karen no just so much disappointed say West onya word bia emfa express how disappointed that ono enso gamer and enso etimi course so Luis Alberto onya 2 goals Emma Lazio Titi Roma Shama Karen enso entim answer according to Luis Alberto no was na anigira no a bro so too much because nan saying Lazio form entesa last year nenso na we na so much important say enso ebetimi asha Luis Alberto sin na age pass ni brace no Emma the club no share e kamensa enso ho na ye kwa eso na so say sababa your official say enso akan am Salino Mate say Mate enso ebebo am unknown ono every Torino and no ni Jesse amane yentie and say Jesse number 18 and I say akwada no enso ebebo until junior and as salon di no and enso ebetimi I spy na Murata kasa afa Derby Italia and enso eba so nyame weekend way na also enye easy class Inter Milan and Juve match na match and enso the name player back one obepe say regardless of the scoreline on the best swap Jesse and so Lukaku former striker and so Man United wa ball at the amateurs on club no and so epen also do say Juve striker next anytime obewu say Lukaku ashe goal on or Philly Edema Lukaku because Lukaku or a hard worker in time had much of a person Lukaku and so everything as swap Jesse or so a boss Ronaldo Abaso or Ronaldo you can the best players of all time won't him and can enyi si Ronaldo edi emfiri mu na abasbode no wabo Ronaldo kopem say oka e de acho bia say ne mampo dachi bi obeka chom say once upon a time made the legendary si Ronaldo enso am able two teams ono no ebo Real Madrid to aso ene ne ball am Juventus omo enso e club no na Ronaldo so ane ate say Juve for ebe so man contract extension because of buy no so far I'm fantastic into 2 years and na Juve for ebe say omo the Ronaldo contract say ano enso eda ho na atoro vidance the free Italy eba and say oba no enya dey the performance no aye so much convincing enti omo the W Italy ehwe no na Inter Milan for ebe turn na so mo turn na betini game Inter Milan enso ani Juve hom enso ebe ball na Emmanuel Emenike a former player Emma Nigeria obo FC Barca and so pain na also already oka e dey ache all Barca fans said Messi season we ba na wie na oka se o free Barca monti ase oka se o to aso so monti ase se o free Barca eni kwan so bia eka se Messi o Judas o traitor o ye wei o se Messi why ade so much at the ama Barca nti ko ba se Messi oka se o free Barca obia enso en respect Messi ono enso a decision enso ho na ye ko Barca elections na enra maybe can say and penny for a postponing election now or saying Kebaso and then I watch so say new date on the 7th of March and I say Barca on a presidential election no and enso ebetim abaso Antoine Kessben Barca for on enso player and NFL or more American football player back enso in the jersey at the Brennan and the Dean enso at the Tom Brady or no enso at the customized jersey enso at the Abra Antoine Kessben will say thank you legend not just one team enka NFL and you Tom Bradley the Dean enso en team enfan fimu na Zinedine Zidane or no enso besa okofa Olivier Giroud enso every Chelsea at the bar because look at Jovic na Jovic Opa Ida Aguero and answer experience player to set Giroud and Mobako and so a team at the ball at the amount Real Madrid or more and so a club no na William Gallas, a former Chelsea, any Arsenal player, also Oka, Archer Frank Lampard, any Chelsea force Omonia fast. I could never friend said Declan Rice, no, Omo Enkofanon, and Fenfield West Ham, because technically, I can are very good, physically, very, very strong. Or shall I say from Chelsea, and Tenam said Chelsea, dear and only Munopa, Bibia and so a betting Akoye, Eddie Ama Chelsea, and in some man, William Gallas, and so at me Eddie Atuja Hall, not Michael Robinson or predicted Chelsea, and a full match a weekend way, and and so episode na the prediction also 3 goals and a game no mu Chelsea ebe hyem yenu ama Fulham and so at eka no mu baako na am Scott Parker manager ama Fulham wo London derby and so ebaso no say Robin Loftus-Cheek ono and so Chelsea loni or free Chelsea Nebulon e ama Fulham akwara no buy 14 games no the modern asona ne do ntie ne obe count on him said be ya obetim aye adwuma no and so e dey tell the former team na Sir Alex Ferguson akasa for upcoming game or China Ebaso, Man United and Liverpool. So, Liverpool player back or try saying Kobe signed before say plan equal Liverpool Jordan Henderson captain on a boy for the first time Premier League era way Liverpool for enso team appeal title or say akwadano a fantastic nti na obeso twene kwan bia so ema no enso ebesi akan Man United mo enso club to player back from Sunderland watata na wanya no enso Jordan Henderson no enso a say obo enso Liverpool na Mohamed Salah so ne de on found any fixtures and enso congested am focus the games no obo or chana was say ball unya rest na obo or so no or your ball great or your ball climb into no bumper or be search na or sound so etwaso na ono enso team eba ball na ye rem enso our drum bands so ya or your former player Man Liverpool so no dey Man United game of Liverpool airborne as will be enso here dear Bruno ebeye Man United airborne match as expectation on Bruno no na too much as say Bruno nkwa and Man United for bia enso so over dependent and so Bruno Fernandes or no and so na Joseph Pesa or the Christian Eriksen and so ebesi akan biem at the Emma Tottenham and so a club no na Jose Marina Casa after celebration as say yes say and you can say and place no a jubilate a boom also social distance no etim ayajuma yente sma Jose or the or Saudi football and so am a technical team say bench so and so celebrating Jose the special one.
Before, we always tell players, celebrate as a team. Don't forget the guy that assists. Don't forget the guys that are fighting hard behind you. Celebrate with everyone. but now maybe it's time to say celebrate alone and let the other guys go to you in a calm way. I know that is difficult. I know that our players did it very, very well, but it's difficult to be critic with others that don't do it. But you know, yesterday we had another meeting. This morning we had another one. If every club does the same, I want to believe that maybe only in an extreme situation players will lose control of their emotions, but probably we can.
So I say Joe and I'm for Enso Abba Mikel Arteta on Monday and I asked for Enso Ebom give me some party or Saturday and I said party free bench but also party for best performance not just we pra now I'm gonna talk to my boy game or Sanso Eku Pry now our last game against Palace na party free bench by in Chobaya session so on Monday party with me Saturday and I said party Enso Ebe free bench at me Abba now Barca second goalkeeper Neto Niatis Arsenal for Enso Epen because Alex Ronaldo akoda no wasan too much into Mikel Arteta ebe so the Barca number 2 no enso eba na obe reserve goalkeeper Edema de Canes omo football club how do na influence hey
yo Tony Montana pancho bet me the lines na to debut tentem say Facebook problem kakaka television Facebook no yanka ho enti me
YouTube no Kessben media
okay
baby I social media near Kessben media oko baby
SMS no so no
SMS is 050-716-8557
so I repeat it
050-716-8557
okay
and our WhatsApp near 0244 263-3902
okay
now what's your Amradon Kandie Amradon na ye Fabio Gama
yes odo ye marriage atanyum
no na marriage atanyum no
yes wa ye Fabio Gama na ewa
Striker Kwame Okufaye Tokosuswa Brew Liberty Okwe DSC midfield maestro Gama Ojibo no go through pass to Kama Striker Kwame Okufaye and our chepe ball net na has for Akoma Tokosuswa Brew Liberty Okwe DSC midfield maestro Gama Ojibo no go through pass to Kama Striker Kwame Okufaye and our chepe ball net na has for Akoma Tokosuswa Brew Liberty
Amrado.
When you be more repeat your answer before that
Tokosuswa Brew Liberty Okwe DSC midfield maestro Gama Ojibo no go through pass to Kama Striker Kwame Okufaye and our chepe ball net na has for Akoma Tokosuswa Brew Liberty Okwe DSC midfield maestro Gama Ojibo no go through pass to Kama Striker Kwame Okufaye and our chepe ball net na has for Akoma Tokosuswa Brew
Amrado Basa Untimino good morning we will be a Amrado. Okay, enti na enonso no andika
you know
ya brobuswa I free drive bepem enne memende ne fofora ba beka ho mame ma omre kakra na fi wurum kakra efa maye say bi aboko de
moko
why your hubi anopai yeah
minim say nja onso ba your hubi pa agiti ne fatal
sao oh okay
by true blues fan
yes
Chelsea man
koyo
yes
blue na minim blues na wha da yina no yebewo
serio Fabio Gama video you know okay asema me ka fa ho Mr. Usu don ko send a message no so okay
I mean kind message but met masa ko obi
o send me yes me ura the commercial viability on za amna do the ti o de beje kakra o YouTube
okay
meanwhile Kotoko have all the access to make money from this player. In the last 1 week, we are trending to play a beer or Ghana Premier League in the last 1 month.
Okay.
From Sunday our ball match in UABC, it has been Fabio Gama.
Okay.
Emusa was a Kotoko me and make 1 peso out of it, the hype and all the headlines. I was still making something out of it.
Okay.
That is what you call branding, and that is what is called commercial viability. And Enyama a boa Emma teams itimina kakra a bomb brano. Sajo. And then only bit me a church in Mukakra house.
Okay.
And no message.
You do her make kind Kwame Usudonko the message in the view. And to say that now person Utre. Or no Amrad no ye no or YouTuber. Obedi ho. Wow.
Nti saa player no
This is ukuta wadi na za unye hu bibia nyesika o.
You don't blame anybody.
Yes.
Kotoko next home game no. Nka Yemra Park na ye de Fabio Gama ye ki holder na oda so. Ye de Fabio Gama ye polythene bag na oda so. Ye de Fabio Gama ye handkerchief na oda so. Nti said Fabio Gama nko ano. Kotoko timi bi nya ne ma be 4 on hold omonton bia 5 cities. E ma 25% of supporters on Baba Stadium no. No mo ye omon calculate sika omo binya.
Okay.
E betimi etua bonus.
Wow.
For about 2-3 matches.
And prepare. We na say we ni ya. Obedi di opa on social media. And prepare. Okay. Enti abanyafo nyina no enso e wa ha Marijata ehuru and na obewura games bi mu money ebeji papa senior man atranse. Franco Naro. Wa ha mbo achina match kese pa.
Chelsea for.
Ade. America so mama minken.
After the name Fedo.
We have
Chelsea by with him ya meshi.
I can't hold more pitch this room. I can't hold more pitch in this room.
Super Bowl life for Bontes.
Chelsea fans, mama bamu mukra.
So you
yes sir.
Matches war.
Yes.
Matches war. The biggest game in the Premier League. And answer the biggest fixture in the bus range now 4:30.
Okay.
Man U Liverpool. Now you are intense so we the first, we the second. The best be the first. And there's some attention and a passion and more.
Sure.
The entire season Liverpool lose a single game home. The entire season Man United lose a single game away. Inti assembly new. Everybody have you
draw. And it could be a first record to the intact. No, be okay. And a Derby the Italians.
Yes. And also get the
you went to see
Inter Milan.
Wow.
Easy.
Okay. You're Algerians, so. Satif, the MC all years. First and second. The Kotoko interest was Satif.
I'm sure that Kotoko technical team should be interested in this game.
It was a game with him.
It should be very interested.
Link in a game with
because Satif back all out.
Yes.
They will attach all the importance in this game.
To be beer about Satif, you
see everything.
Baby, I'm for in a link in so
Yeah.
No, I'm Sativa as I take on okay. And in time, Maminko Andy came home. Na Andy.
Sadio. A legend. I retire na minim se Franco na refi na wanka yanka. The white pilly. I call it a quit. Sadio. When we in here in introduction to the game.
Yeah.
Ofri Everton, but as usual, he was tagged as the white pilly. No more he will be after Teddy Sheringham and Diko Alan Shearer in the English national team. Obeba Beshe anymore their mom because now Michael Owen are picky. Oko team I defend Real Madrid. But they will need a pair because at that particular time, 4-4-2 was the common formation na omo using in England. Intina omo be pair ama Michael Owen because Emil Heskey was on his way out after the 2002 World Cup. And there came a player called Rooney from Everton. To have an English young boy was such talent. In recent times, on production line, I'm a young who feel the Brewster, but when Rooney emergence from Everton, he showed exceptional qualities. I am Manchester United at the Cofano at that time. Now the Kone do I talk and free now Ruud van Nistelrooy again. The United team played the 4-4-1-1 or the 4-4-2. It's no more pair for Ruud van Nistelrooy and a young boy. And I said, Alex Ferguson, that hope in him. The pair Ruud van Nistelrooy. And said, from that time, Eddie Betty said, free Manchester United. He was the constant pair in attack. On the Metabebatov boy, on the Ruud van Nistelrooy boy, on the Carlos Tevez boy, on the Cristiano Ronaldo boy, on the Marcus Rashford a boy. This is a player, Sergio, that we're talking about. On here, any introduction to the European game and the world game as a whole, or shown a class in the English Premier League. And he was one of the most consistent players for Manchester United. At a point, he was versatile, whether on the left, main man in attack, playing behind or on the right. At the point he was playing in central midfield, this is the player that we're talking about. And so, Joe, meaning say no cultural handle of the Manchester United players are Obia has a happy retirement. And Obia Niadi so is Siakan. Cristiano Ronaldo had an exceptional performance at Manchester United. But if you are talking of one of the most consistent players United have produced in the last 20 years, you go in for Wayne Rooney. Not your favorite number 9 or not your favorite number 10. But now what quality?
Bicycle kick you this year goal.
Man City match.
My God.
Go in the page
2011. Oh yeah, 2011. Wow.
Match we need inside draw. We are a draw.
What? Time on this year goal. Yeah. Oh gosh.
We're similar to Cristiano Ronaldo. You know
Yes.
Then I'm defining by a kind of fast chip ball or born a simple and them born a simple. And he said, "Yo, exceptional career for clubs, but unfortunately, you're the all-time top scorer for England after Bobby Charlton and Gary Lineker. But unfortunately, when it comes to the international career, and Wayne Rooney from Europe 2004, Sergio, 2006 World Cup, 2010 the Coupe du Mondial, 2012 European Championship, Sergio, 2014 World Cup, and it ended in embarrassment. England and Timian qualified from the group of Costa Rica, Uruguay, and Italy. And Sergio, any baby a history books near the Wayne Rooney Beshe, but born and Casa de na unimpo. The white Pele tag as usual, Ubenyana from the English, but said, "Oh, show me production line through the ranks." Or you one player who and said, he was an established player in England. And to England for one because of Bunidiana, or show me line man. Hurricane air born in home and so air the Bobre, but the talent of Wayne Rooney said you cannot be compared to any of these guys coming through the ranks. And then we ask a crown, how many of Wayne Rooney do we have? Your players so much DB, but I don't think Mbappe had even half of the talent of Wayne Rooney and what he showed to the world game as a whole. Happy retirement to Wayne Rooney and said after free Manchester United are formed the bar firm, United are yet to have a player like him or be more that consistent performance. Became a basso in Italy and your friend the Derby d'Italia. And on Inter Milan, Antonio Conte and then Andrea Pirlo. Sergio, and we are seeing now, coaches are on board defensive football are being criticized. Just a fair share after a ball game this week at Niemanko Yan Farman against Fulham. Zinedine Zidane is 72%. Mass of Waso Vena Omeano, almost there be opinion in the destiny and number Pam. Because Real Madrid Bobo Kono. So I'm to let go Bilbao Modia a DAP Naka. Because Champions League no more de bonso. In the Spanish La Liga, they've been inconsistent. And one coach will be so bonnet. Oh, Italy, a opinion, friend Antonio Conte. Omuchemwa, Netatis Newu. And he's just so obsessed with the short touch-up system, and it is worrying. And he only depends on Abrante and Romelu Lukaku. And Sema Oko Italia, Inter Milan fans and said you Omo Ekano. Oba against Andrea Pirlo. Two coaches are said you so Antonio Conte. Ono and defining the register role in ma openia your friend Andrea Pirlo yepa. And don't forget, Pirlo under him he played very, very, very well. Conte de no nimbo about the Pirlo, but one person from the Juventus School of Football, and after almost called to Champions League final to a team my friend Real Madrid at the then Amsterdam Arena said you after that and you decided to be cool into the coaching fraternity and said you obey when the in Italy and obey England and Yamaka crowd here. The three-back system now being criticized. And in the public, with the pool of players, I wanted the level of experience I want. You don't play a defensive system whilst you have Christian Eriksen and then Stefano Sensi on the bench. Until the last game of boy against Roma, say baby, I know Lydia what creative players on the bench. Or this idea say or the Abrante Ayefeno, Ashraf Hakimi Beko bench, no the Alexander Corral of Ababishim. and said you or the Avan Paris mobile. Whilst he had players that no betimi aba abe control game no ediamano abra no lead by 2-1 and a Gianluca Mancini ekote in the 86th minute and no ball against a team I finished Juventus said you almost more the body so any there but Obian and Philly the Juve that have been so dominant in the Italian terrain in recent times no Giovanni Reba ebe how Inter and team I finished Juve bebone and almost go into the history books a choir sad David Italian or Penny Faso too. They know a journalist. Now share near me see here and Umberto Agnelli, Abra Inter, any Juve Cobo Marcha. Said you FIG's in a rule in favor of Juve. Emma Penia, your friend Murati decided said I be on Tiase. Emma at the point on cast on Bebo reply. Inter Milan Ede and cry youth players. And a baby see a kaya. Juve a show by 9 goes to 1. And don't forget that game. And open here for Uma Sevori, 6 goals in that particular game. If you start time, no, Eti Papeshi de Luciano Mogis Cassiopoli. And as that game, I so intense, I so fiercely, and said, you, the deputy Italian, and drew so Obieni Con say, or Mub 18 Yache. And Basso, Ewo, Giuseppe Piazza Sports Stadium in San Siro. The last time Inter boy a big game Omoba against AC Milan and they lost by 2-1. Last week Omoba another big game was Stadio Olimpico against AS Roma. Said you no only did by 2-1, but Omo and Timmy and fair. So here you
I go kill you with enjoyment, hey, enjoyment, hey, I go kill you with.
So on the left, Mattia Delete is still available. Giorgio Kilele is back, but Leonardo Bonucci, any delete now board this season. The midfield of Rodrigo Bentancur, Adari Abiol, and then Aaron Ramsey, and one player, Sergio, while rejuvenated in the Juve setup near Abrante and Aaron Ramsey. Macne, Federico Chiesa, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Alvaro Morata. Conte will go with a three-back system of Milan Skriniar, Stefan De Vrij, and Sergio Alessandro Bastoni, Ashley Young, Achraf Hakimi, a midfield of Roberto Gagliardini, and then Arturo Erasmo Vidal Padu, Lautaro Martinez, Romelu Lukaku. 3-5-2 on also Edebeko. Sergio, a hina Inter who didn't work. Baby Inter who didn't work, no baby Romelu Lukaku yet, because Antonio Conte is depending on Romelu Lukaku so much. And this game, they expect so much supply from Lautaro Martinez. It is a Sadia. Now, Sejo, the defense of Juve no word to buy. And in Nipa, Sejo, why the channel of supply? Or both to attack and the Mommy Abrante and Achraf Hakimi. One of the best young talent and American one it's just a shame. Some Morocco 80 minute AFCON. But in terms of production line in recent times, almost say one country a players far. And that player from Madrid, Borussia Dortmund and Inter Milan, he is showing so much consistency. And he said, these are the 3 key players for Inter Milan. So Juve 4 person almost play out in the particular game. Now to Juve, 4 person it is Federico Chiesa, Cristiano Ronaldo, and then Alvaro Morata. Send Pami and we are to do almost so and only a Juma, I was to find the Vrij in Milan Skriniar and Alessandro Bastoni to stop them. And said, so one team to put the positional sense and the awareness of Cristiano Ronaldo. I said, obey that survival in this particular game. In the last 4 games, the best results a team and friend Inter Milan team the Omoni Juve about 1-1. Sergio, any idea city I finished Inter Milan 80 minutes Juve born in recent time. But so share how Conte shape up his team and how things are arranged and with this particular performance. Because in their last 2 games, Sampdoria Besha after 8 games, Omobodra against Roma. There's so much pressure on Antonio Conte for him to deliver. And at the GCP me as Sergio, on himself a game we want me and not draw or a winner as Mbetono. And you never more not draw. But for me, obey you soon experience not to play Cristiano Ronaldo and Federico Chiesa out and said it is a draw likely for Inter Milan. So when Beba I'll go in for Juventus. Now the big game in England. Liverpool need team my friend Manchester United said Eddie boom and so Franco Akabi be about Manchester United being invincible in a way and Liverpool being fortressed at home. So we are a done deal for Manchester United. But Liverpool abo yam pon no the ball at water. You would do some more no koye and no beer in the game in Yapon. Because Tottenham could defend very, very well, and the opportunity about one said, "You almost grab that opportunity." And your different system, and a coach, a fan, only going to associate the coach and ASABia. Sit back, hold up play, make sure you close spaces, you intercept. When you get the ball, you hit them on the break. In theatre, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, and the Quaco Jumani in Anfield. Liverpool problem, no, said you, hey, defense now. Alexander Arnold is off color. In Tinansa game, so more bonus, so modern you be cotton channel, no Timian who Juma were we saw how Avan Cavalieri yen who Juma and said, you, it worked for full up. And see whoever will be on the left, whether Rashford, whether Machar said, you, way, Najuma, also making sure.
But from Tentem, say, Yempa, Yatifo, and Yashofo Chow, Yenya challenges Kakra, or Facebook, and you know, Yenny Facebook. You need Facebook, yeah, you need Facebook. Too bad, there's nothing good we can do about it. But messages, I'm passing with the banner at the end. I'm 0244263902. More messages, I'm passing with the banner. More questions at the end. I'm 0244263902. Which media file? And I say SMS line also 050-716-8557. I'm 507-168-5557. More the phone ma messages no in Sabeka na yakin kind the amamo. Yenya challenges kakrapa on Facebook for 3-4 days. Any you know we have more the answer between atotone mama na kama. Yes mo am fanche. Yeah.
Olugo da associate be come with the metodo Vittorio Pozzo system in variation of the 3-2-3-2 system. In so Scott McTominay any Fred the man no because someone be acting at the blocks to prevent Liverpool from scoring. Now be Mama Paul Pogba, Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, and this is a game you expect Edison Cavani say oh you fit you need to start this game. Liverpool problem is their central defense. And so do a more problem with games or Mabunyana and they are not having a best performance from Arnold on the right. In Tisa check or more. Fabinho no Henderson ebebo ana so omo no ebebo dia na say Manchester United they basic cross because not just there will be a hole in midfield for them na say ebeko akoka Abrante fe na Thiago Alcantara nko and Thiago Alcantara nko with Guinea Banadio until there will be hole in midfield. You make sure you stop the runs of Abrante Fe and Andy Robertson into whoever is going to be on the right, no. Najuma also and say, or start chop no from the Liverpool line, attacking line, or baby or much at your body up because I'm saying or uniform the attack on building enough from the left, and that will be Andy Robertson. Into whether Greenwood, whether Anthony Martial or Rashford the best starter as to do. I was so add the defensive duties, a kind of ball, and this support Abrante Fe Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Manchester United person winning that game there. So Sergio, when you stop the attacking play of Andy Robertson, then you stop the distribution of Thiago Alcantara. And only Bruno Fernandes Ejuma. Born say straight away, 10 behind the ball. And Thiago Alcantara will be as Sergio. The only thing is that you make sure that the passes never easy optional passes. Easy optional passes here, but the more now sideways. The moment the sideways, you have your fullbacks in support, and they'll be closing the vertical line on the right and then on the left. Again, the blocks of Fred and then Scott McTominay. Manchester United duels. Now, defense, no consistency, and how they are performing. The United team they're performing now. You give it to Bruno Fernandes, but Sergio, these two players now year to money in midfield. At the Manchester United, that stability now been Pogba is flourishing, Bruno Fernandes is flourishing, and Rashford scoring goals. And see how to find a way to break the tie of the two holding players. Sergio, and on your Juma, and what's a jargon club? So push it. Thiago Alcantara Benny Mukakadia. No Magini Vanadium in terms of some more attack, that will work for Team FN Liverpool. But Sergio Mane and then Mo Salah again are the key architect. Sergio Liverpool, you need to play them out, especially Sadio Mane. So Jamaica Club or Mane you have about 45% so betting me and results Anfield because the cutting passes, the skill on the left, one-on-one situation very deadly. And Sergio Romuna Oba who create space mana say Joe Anodin. Most Salah the goals never tum, but on need that skill like Sadio Mane or Piqué ball no de ba but say Joe only put space mama ni asemato. Into almost year Juma to stop Thiago Alcantara and stop Andy Robertson from the attacking play. Now also year Juma to stop Mo Salah and then Sadio Mane. Sadio, this is a game. And I'm saying for the Liverpool start game my favorite, but I see United getting a draw in this particular game.
Gomez be available now.
So you say
Joe Gomez will be available.
Joe Gomez, no.
I'm sorry, doubtful.
Wow.
Yeah. They would want to assess.
Wow.
But
wow, Henderson there on you be with mattress.
Abrofo so mnya can doubtful now. In number of times say about 90% chance of playing.
Yeah.
I suspect he will play.
Hey,
Van Dijk Nick Gomez abs a critique big hole.
Oh, so you wait at the moment big hole and at them.
Yeah.
And see as on say hold him for that. Obey him that still and bite about in front of them no. So walk off for him 5 year Jenny Bia. You are Fabino obe protect you ono na wuyi ne dina kwa akosho and so obo Guinea Bonadium na obo Thiago Alcantara virtually you are playing two ball playing players. Guinea Bonadium ne one player obetimi attack back abe support in terms of defense, but Thiago Alcantara ne access ne skill and distribution defensively or very very weak. And Obo Henderson and Fabinho because of a deep lying rule coach Efeno Klopp Ediama Thiago Alcantara and don't remember Thiago Alcantara and Kuwait. He will play just in front of the back four just because of distribution. So you have a weaker number 6 and you have a weak central defensive pair. It's only a jump of Edison Cavani and then Marcus Rashford to exploit.
To go with a salary man in Fema Juma Papa.
As a John B. But I never watched the Honsu. One thing I'll bet me I trusted Liverpool. Maybe who Liverpool from problem in an said Joe. Cedrus or more comma or money or quality and inequality. When they are on ascendancy, no more form, no more bar. And it'll be no so in 2005. No. They don't care whether they have quality or they don't have quality. And one saw boom game on this. That is what they did against Manchester City in the Champions League. That is what they did against AC Milan in 2005 Champions League. Say Liverpool, when they are on ascendancy and when they are playing so well, forget about the quality on the field of play. They are there to exploit.
All right. And the Ken, I mean, call high table. Now I mean, call Marija Taho. Oboko foreign kakra nafi yatia befi foreign kakra mai nafi
for me starting from a question now obusa say Olivier big hole e wo chire ho na Liverpool but it has another question only I na dream so because all out only the ultimate adapter he's not a manager when the team no e wo ho he's a manager he adapts to the opponent na Obano so adapted to PSG but PSG ni attacking side say Liverpool more only goes for the back five we shouldn't forget. But the bank in Ketano and even in Ketuano or Doubt or one, he still goes for the defensive methods. This is only he always wants to adapt. Now you think of managers with Jose Simeone, they have their systems implemented and established. And you know their boss Simeone about game one, you know say automatically all here and because of game to face Simeone. Similar thing happens to Antonio Conte oppositions. Only opposition be only Antonio Conte team Beshiano. Say you need to raise your intensity. The same thing with Jose Mourinho. They have their teams, they have their methods and strategies. Every pundit, football fan understands it. What is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's strategy? It's been distributed across the opponents, and that is how he adapts. So, we say, how did he play against PSG? How did he play against all the top sides in our bomb? Any time, Ole give you chances. So, even though a chibet me at the Liverpool, a coin bet me at home, but is Ole willing and ready to go all out? Another question. Now think of that game. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, free top, and this is why Ole might not go all out to attack Liverpool. Or the chewing gum akano. So a bad thing so be free. Let's all analyze. When was the last time these two clubs, a boy with United at the top? Ever since Liverpool started all rising, United crying an enemy. We're finding enemy for in Manchester City, another rival of Manchester United. Now let's ask this question: is the United at that top is only willing to drop down Liverpool? And they all enjoy, and I enjoy. We all understand. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is one manager who doesn't want to relent on the strength. He always wants to adapt. And I am thinking, so Joe, Liverpool will be forced to go all out because
So much I am thinking say Manchester United will come all out. Now come take advantage of the attack. But that happened this way. Manchester United will play a very, very rigid football against Liverpool. Very, very rigid. And if it forces Liverpool to attack more, then they will kill them off. Ole is a very, very tactical manager. But the steps that Arsenal thinking of other oppositions here when your points, think of Chelsea, think of Man City. He went through that game with defensive methods. And Manchester United is playing Liverpool. How different is Liverpool from Man City? How different is Liverpool from PSG? They all play on the counter-attacking game. They all play extreme attacking football. And Ole has nothing to do with those people. On the game, now say, oh boy, koso, 88th minute. If you are still forced to get a goal, now Ole is taking advantage. So I say, Joe, one, we should understand Ole will not attack Liverpool, regardless of the hole at the back line. Ole will still play the methods to keep those attackers of Liverpool in tighter marks. And the Kobani say little mistakes be poppy up no take advantage. Okay. Manchester United will struggle against Liverpool, but I'm telling you they will not play any expansive football against Liverpool. Okay.
And also
Joe and Lazio ni Roma.
Lazio any Roma yenra.
Yes. Yeah. A big derby. In Italy, in Syria, derbies in the doors. But we our particular culture. And the particular culture on is almost born the same picture. San Siro, Milano for me. At the same time, sooner a CEO room. Now, General Osha Diabia, anytime piano from the days of 1930, one particular team I target say or play under dictatorship, or more the far right people, the fashionism, the fascist, or more a Lazio for. And so anytime the ultras have been identified with the swastika flag. The swastika flag, back from the ancient days of the Nazis. Because now a flag a caught in the anti-clockwise way. A flag a flag is sending insult to the opposition. And all Lazio ultras anytime be on the stadium. But at this point, about derby, this particular derby, I ain't mean fans be I should stadium nema a book kafaswa and you cost with 33. The swastika flag was missing, and one of the symbols any other day it's always present in the Rome derby. But unfortunately, Joe, fans and COVID and 70 you had the chance to have a view of this particular game. But this particular derby, any players and fans and bomb with your power bomb with the bottles and sign a players and do but it was quite unfortunate.
But 3-0 more emphatic win.
Rome for now very fortunate because consider the amount of fans now Rome and say they have a larger budget. They have and even in the capital, Rome are seen as the club of the city. But Lazio for they've gone for European Cup finals back in '98, and yet they still battle AS Roma for supremacy in the city. But City they are recognizing AS Roma. Okay. But Lazio are gradually fighting back.
Hearts for Ben Akuma. Obwa Kumasi Santiago played with the under-20 team, so the result was expected. So Amrado so take we the Phobians out. Patola ni service town and we aba na I know streaming na koso on Facebook on hoda no mo adwuma yeah but the names na Emma Suntino o said abafie wo adwuma no so the TV no so hu TV no so Sana Simon, good morning, baby. I will be on Patu, Nchewa, feeder to us na Okufi say, Oshe, I'm a dooming no banzana, or Piavonti. And the over and pictures near the end of the day, I send them to high and Yazam Ketokra. Yet Chamuna Simon Patu, Akwasi Mwamo area, Hunina, na Eldan Kahu. Eldan, Nadia Mechana no pay. Minchana no pay. What was my last one? What catch
One can't someone through Ubisa was
Nana and Yasa Baba is Ubisa.
Oh, Samu.
Yes,
sir. Also,
no,
also elder. And a sovereign church and a say, O young Kuna, who Nipako de Fiasia. This is so question. And Assembly said the elder and a baby, sir.
Okay. Some call Kubism, Patu, no, Omea Majis on Bubis about Omusru. No, elder on it or Gangaria. I'm not referring into
Dr. You and more award for physics and not go 12 years. I'll go ahead.
The you and more award cover. ya chipa pay wa go hero. All right. Enti eden so I don't know. Ya chia mu nyina da mu nyina asenso. Pamjo messages mo fanfa 0244263902. With the message be for I be bomo de na kan de amount sanso and SMS line no 0507168557 0507168557 mo de no so for I bomo de na kan de mamo ya da mu nyina sepa mo nya botremai challenges no ya be bomo de na yi nyina no afri ho ya san ba manager ta oba fine and I am from Brado, Num Crown from Kakra, the Pato, no Heart of Folk for no any Abrehono, or say Heart of Folk, Ben Akoma. Then what a crown Brado Cobo House of Folk did.
Ososua Brew Liberty Okwe. DSC midfield maestro Gamma. Ojibo no boat through past Tum Kama. Striker Kwame Okokufaya and our Chepe Bon Etonet na house for Akoma. Otokososua Brew Liberty Okwe. DSC midfield maestro Gamma. Ojibo no boat through past Tum Kama. Striker Kwame Okokufaya and our Chepe Bon Etonet na house for Akoma. Otokososua Brew Liberty Okwe. DSC midfield maestro Gamma. Ojibo no boat through past Tum Kama. Striker Kwame Okokufaya and our Chepe Bon Etonet na house for Akoma.
Heart of Folk for Akoma na make am pato nti anyway me born be 100 and so na sorry no pamba time say me corner mo me right now was about
the big game of the weekend domestically medium house gold undoubtedly I see a show
okay
and ebenya kwa so has kakra bi and am ya metima busua drafts
okay
enkoye kra
all right but mama kwa work as games ni na mu na mama nko senior ho na naro otuti ho granga
yes you kakra bi when Rooney has finally called it a quit mzan dia can be brave na uyi sa the bicycle kick go now or edit Manchester United versus Manchester City. A brand tenor no be headed bone. Michael Richards. And ra the no semni. Or say to this day, I do not know how when Rooney did it. Late in the 2011 Manchester derby, I was preparing to head a ball away from danger. I had my eye on the cross. My neck muscles were tense and everything was set. Suddenly, Rooney began to turn and arc his back. Next thing, he's up off the ground, his feet in the air, and he makes sublime contact. The ball flies into the net. United win the derby. Michael Richards. Born in a Branton and Ujano was a cross no who born a saber. Why you in the comb? So be pimbo na free danger when who baby we Rooney free any ban no so na tanakasa e be pim no da adwene ho a how we Rooney did it we Michael Richards and Numasem summarizing what and you see to win the Manchester derby around this time in this fashion it makes the goal legendary and forever it remain prominent in the archives of Manchester United. He's the club's all-time top scorer and the country's all-time top scorer. So, Rooney and young Crawford, I bet to make us England crown almost sorry. Yeah, Bodgy almost so Fabiano in Kusiagano. For Wayne Rooney, around the age of 17, making a derby for the Everton, the toughest. In Mekwan did David Seaman Faso, and then around the age of 18, some £28 million sterling from Everton to Manchester United, and I think that United will never regret. Say Omodi says Sikano, Ekofa Wayne Rooney. Or venture into a new area and a manager. Omo minimum Wayne Rooney, no baby say Auntie Abranti obey my coach. Because no Okuko. He was so passionate. Medene Toto Gennaro Gattuso on the field. Gattuso giddy. Now Gattuso is managing. Some of these guys can transfer or transform their passion into coaching. And he wish Wayne Rooney the best of everything. A proper legend, now he's retired and is venturing into a new area. May assure, say Manchester, any Manchester United, any Everton for the Omuntumin financing from that. And the accounts is there. Unfortunately for him, especially or by the time Abeka say now England work key and big players, yet at the international level they could not do it. He played in the team Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, Rio Ferdinand, John Terry. Every department England had quality. But tournament na Diego. When Rooney has called it a quit, and Yankase Yamanitrin Kwabema Baby, while Mayenina. Sajo, Micah Richards, I can say, be a bit passionate. Or say, dear Mesut Ozil, FM or Arsenal. No? We are football fan. The Okum. Say, Nipa, what you honum, Pry, when you're she, yes, yeah, my own mobi. Now, Tifie, since March 7th, last game now, you closely, and I said COVID mom closely, he has never played any official game. Meaning, says some 315 days down the line, Mesut Ozil is permanently freezed. And I see a freezing of Arsenal. Now, you know, so I know £350,000 sterling. And Crawford Simon can say he's enjoying taking the money. But Michael Richards will not go through at Aston Villa. Now, torch I'll be go through as a football player. I'll play football. No footballer. Even Saudi bench crano, ya ne easy. Saudi yes born team no crano. Cheza ya dia to mubi and out baby. But I also think say Mesut Ozil Lancaster Mwanema. Yes, he's achieved with Arsenal. You see, Ozil Sano. A woman's Arsenal as a team did not deliver, but Ozil as an individual, or Arsenal said Joe Dueno. He became the first player or did the least number of games in 50 assists. And now assist it was the Dazzle Ozil. Unfortunately. And then Arsenal number 10 I bet is a certain Emil Smith rule and a Arsenal 10. But the muzzle, Ankasa in a situation, my dreams or no Ankasa and Shadam Wanema. Because we hear from a bra Arsenal, players in Tito Misicas because of COVID, also non penny, a baby do ye, or Cocky and some Arsenal. So many number to
WhatsApp videos. And so, I'm for between the videos, videos, but now I'm on low, volume, no video, no radio, volume, now I'm on the banner, and noise with children, guys, our video. Timbut my idea, my San number na 0244-263-902. Move videos no faso. Emre, you the I'm for. I see that was.
And our camera no so say we any say now ma baby I dey regulative volume no. E cost to see ya. Ya na boa. My camera no baby ya dey volume no ye no. E cost no I see now the. I know okay. E boa ye. E ma make mo adwuma na ye simple. Esa na video na 10.
We now dey free Dubai ba na. Phone. I look out toy. Okay, also want to know toy. What was that? You know,
we told the dear.
With the phone free to Baba, so fair no at all.
So, sorry, so to be very honest with you, Liverpool Man U game no. Yedika can say Oka Premier League now. Yes, the rivalries and those things, several games no near the idea on. But in Pempi. Manchester United versus Liverpool and Liverpool versus Manchester no. Yeah, na big and huge. Yeah. The unfortunate thing is that still fans known to me Shadanko because kanun kwa woni flavor and the passion e deba. Now, Medika can say this season 8 games at home. Liverpool are winning 7 and draw 1. This season 8 games away. Man U are winning 7 and draw 1. Inti omude no obia pick the same points. Ode no eto nchen in recent times, Liverpool to me Man U. In fact, I think the last time, in the last 10 games, United are winning just one. Some 2-1 victory against Liverpool in 2018 at Old Trafford. And even Anfield, Honomono, Obeshane Ding. Jurgen Klopp, Anfield, are in no-go area. Because from 2017 till date, no team in the Premier League and I call Liverpool, I call show more. Until now, yes, form when you're more dropping points away, no, because of my ding eufientino, they are still contesting and fighting for the league. Yaka, the central defense, no problem, so Trent, off color, kakra, and Neman Sheda, and Cosini, Trent Alexander Arnold, no. Me assure say Papa, a friend of Jurgen Klopp, ebenya issues in terms of selections. Say Onfa Phillips, Emra McKenzie Obi, Emeka Fabinho, and Fabinho is an accomplished centre back. The games are born of centre backs in Inano. Menya shows there complaints. Problem kakra ebeye when he decides or they omu captain. Ebeko Jordan Henderson, Ebeko so the neko canon actually, then they may have their issues. I'm sure. So say. Game way bebrebe feel said to say na Marija Tekano. Manchester United in big games usually would want to defend. No try so catch you on the break because United were very quick attackers. And games they would want to defend, a chase who here midfielders won't be attacking. So in said games, you would want to see Fred and McTominay playing. Said they won't be running no matter like that works in the day. But okay, performance of Popoba. Edinburgh United in the last game, as a trainer said, it becomes a bit difficult in a big game like this. Or star all page the game now, the motivation in the BBI also. Ube decided so be dropping. So I'm tempted to feel say Ole might not be able to drop Opoba. What it means is that Fred and McTominay, one of them will go to the bench. Okay. Sergio Ubebo Edson Cavani in this game. So it's an interesting tough game. When him says a United winning game where Chelsea or till Liverpool with 6 points. Yeah. Na gap na you can see. If Liverpool wins, they are at par. A draw will keep the 3 points difference. And interestingly, it's a draw on the bar, not just a Man City advantage. Because City outstanding game, should they win, it puts them in second, 1 point behind Man United. And it's a Momo Kobo draw, no, so we need there, not just over better top. Yeah, be 3 or 4 teams race. But Sergio, a difficult game, but my candid opinion. And it's a draw is the most likely scoreline. Liverpool will not lose this game.
Okay. A draw is the most likely scoreline. Liverpool won't lose this game. Okay. We and Franco Naru Asmode Atu. Why didn't he come out with a song when we beat Manchester United 6-1? I used to like him, but from today I've withdrawn my support for him. And now supporting Patapa. But who had you? Okay. And I don't know. Fabio Gama, any number for any dinosaur. Omadri, I want to so. Freeze no kiki. Wa kiki ball ground on start game. Okay. And the man be a
issue.
Yeah, I'm it's not in Nongo can be United has.
And a common thing in our history. Yeah. Say a Brazilian will come and play our league.
Sure.
And yeah, come on. Our more historians. Now say maybe we can find COVID by so many Brazil for. Class league no man to Mobi.
Yeah. Ali for Zimbabwe.
They didn't play. And for a Brazilian to play in the Ghanaian league is not a common thing.
Sure.
So if he sells like this, we a musician and now you'll be saying you may want to go to the studio and do something.
And that's the way they
just to get at
creativity.
Okay.
Gamma, Akuma, Kama.
Tokosuswa Brew Liberty Okwe, DSC midfield maestro Gamma, Ojibo no boat through past Tum Kama, striker Kwame Opoku Fire and our Chepe Bonnet to net na house for Akuma. Tokosuswa Brew Liberty Okwe, DSC midfield maestro Gamma, Ojibo no boat through past Tum Kama, striker Kwame Opoku Fire and our Chepe Bonnet to net na house for Akuma.
Onya or a good
creativity at
Gamma, Kama, Akuma, Akuma. Oh, sorry, rhyme.
All right,
what? Oh, good.
But the Kobeti was all rhyme. Ebra has he could have rhymed into Mizumita Patochi.
The has just 6. And news, yeah. Gamma no beer, was sounding bomb, they be attention.
Sergio,
has 6. Sergio, there has here.
But Sako to Koshe Liberty tour. In you, Gamma has
Gamma 7 can you score line? Gamma.
Yeah,
it's about 100. But to Makuma and then Makuma.
Babo 8.
Babo 8. Yankee Camera Africa. Nafi Minko Hudu. And so Chan no Eshase weekend didn't our Cameroon. Moon and some or the Bebre Ghana and man qualify in Madia Burkina Faso, the Kwayam de Faso. You freeze, I can see Sanso. And Monfo be the buy back with the buy. I'm saying Suta Twitter na baby obi di ba say top teams na wo Africa no aya awan kai omumu nsem kakra okay enti awa the crossing ka wo say free Nigeria o say Cote d'Ivoire o say Ghana o say hifo na fi esoro so ko Egypt ne countries na wo ho ne bi many baby a person shall say the free no say Cote d'Ivoire there that if I catch no and who says some ahodo ma be messages ka kra bia ba ma fi ento aso say good morning to you and your crew. My name is Kwabena Banier Van Dijk. Good luck to the best team in the world, Liverpool. This Sunday we're crashing Manchester United 3-1 at Anfield. Well, it's not only Real Madrid who have won the Champions League 3 times. Bayern have also done it in 1975, 1976, 1974, 1975, and 1973, 1974 seasons. The question is, what is the difference between these two teams, and what is the uniqueness about Manchester, about the Bayern team over the Real Madrid team who won it recently? Oh, okay. Good morning, sir. I'm watching live from Bupe, in the Savannah region. Chelsea is going to win by 3-0. Ibrahim is my name. Good morning, Joe. My darling clubs, Arsenal and Heart of Oak, will win their various matches. Sir Shanton, also the Audi Abba, I don't know. Sergio, I'm Daddy from Obuasi. I just want to applaud you guys on the good work you guys are doing for Mother Ghana. I just love that guy, Hudu, because I'm also a Muslim. All right. I'm very proud of you, Hudu. May the Almighty Allah bless you, big brother. Okay. We, as he says, Sergio and the crew, please, do we have an iconic jersey number for any of our local teams, like Asante Kotoko, as we have in Europe? Number 7 for Cristiano Ronaldo, number 10 for Lionel Messi, etc. We every Yao, Nana Yao, dentist, geography tutor, Ghana Muslim Mission Senior High School, Nsuta Biposo. I salute you all respectfully. The EPL will witness one of its crucial games tomorrow at Anfield Stadium. Manchester United seem favourites for this cliffhanger of an encounter due to their super form that has seen them dethrone Liverpool from the summit of the league log. This 6-pointer of a game will definitely end in favour of the Red Devils. Bruno, the football, Fernandes will lead the onslaught. Alaji Mama Sali Efira, Wenchi Banda line. And the choice of words, and I'm saying, many Ajihunye Papa. Efira, Wenchi Banda line, I want the views of Sir Franco Naro and Andy. Kumasi Santiko management not breaking the bank to sign a Samoa Jan. Would they say it's a minus or a plus for the management? To the management decision. Vitalis, Efri Doha, Qatar, and Abreye. Nana Kwame, alias West Life Vibrant shop, Asiwa. I'm listening at my shop at Asiwa. All the guys are listening to you, especially Opoku Toshiba, Labista, and Kofi Bwedu. I'm greeting, and my greetings also go to Elvis Ajimandia. Okay. In fact, that new morning show for you. Okay, my whole parliament. Good morning, Joe. Manchester United will beat Liverpool at their own backyard camp tomorrow. Greetings to Hudu and your mature panel. Kenny K, Wilfried Kintampo and Abraham. Good morning, Joe. Update us on Asante Kotoko fans. Update with us Asante Kotoko fans on Adako Jachi project. Say Ike Bibiani overseas. Good morning, Joe. I love your show, pa. Samina Diweyaba. Is it ex-Kiba from Domahin Kro? Sergio, you guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. Manchester United is winning tomorrow against Liverpool. Greetings to my manager, Amu Jemfi Collins, and all my mates. Greetings to all Ahan Trasi boys inside Domahin Crew. Good morning. I want to ask you, if you are to be the chief executive of Asante Kotoko, will you put all your money and resources, since Andy always talks about money? Good morning, Joe. This national... Now, good morning, Joe. This national chairman, Saddam, friend of Baumia, this national chairman, Saddam, friend of Baumia, or I can listen to you live and clear in the Volta region on 92.9. Oh, okay, keep the fire burning. Keep it up. Joe, my greetings to my uncle Baba Shai and Ali Baba Dankambari. Good show. Manchester United is going to use a surprise. Is going to use. Is going to give you a surprise, an attack method. Okay, it's going to use surprise and attack method to win over Liverpool tomorrow. Dove, father, Achim assume when I do a free ever Dove, Achim assume. Okay. Good morning, Joe. We Liverpool always believe our boys will surely beat Manchester United. Nana Siama, Nana Misa, what if you Mankasim? And Abraham. Good morning to you and your crew. You guys are doing a great work for Asanteman and Ghana. Chelsea is winning today. Bedad, with way if you do Kwanta Ahafu region and Abraham. Chelsea game, is it tomorrow, today or tomorrow?
Chelsea day Fulham.
Fulham, and the 5:30, yeah? 5:30, okay, 5:30. Okay. Dian Kwanta and the way every ever. Joe, good morning, please. Let Baba Shai from Monday identify Santiago players, and I bet you he will be able to identify about 100 of them. He's a true Santiago supporter. Seth, Edway Efri Brukum and Abre. I'm for the chat to Okra na Hudu and Twasumai. Seriously, Liverpool will beat Manchester United with ease. Liverpool will score 3-1. I don't know if Man U will score 2. All right. Hudu.
Sergio,
let's go.
Sergio, in September 11, 2007, the whole of CAF Egada say Omobe introduce a competition for the CHAN tournament, Championship of African Nations. That's where Yebema local players Omo busy Omo nation akobo. Sergio, you can be playing on the African continent. Say Omo Kruma, you don't qualify to play in this tournament. For the Sebia Ghana, you will play BAB or TP Mazimbi unqualified.
Unqualified, okay.
Just a more mubo on Ghanaian league now.
Okay.
So Yashasi in 2009, say Yenaibekai were brought the competition in the course of Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, qualifications. So I think Milovan Rajvac and they call it moved up to the finals before losing out to the most successful team in that competition in DR Congo. So far, I shall see from 2009. Said you, this is going to be the 6th one because you about 2009 Cote d'Ivoire, 2011 you about Ethiopia, 2014 you about South Africa. I know you went into the finals, meeting the Libyans and losing on penalties. Mekai Maxwell Kunedu and a dear Koye in 2016, 2018, and then. This tournament should have been played last year, Sergio, 2020, but due to how COVID affected the whole situation, the tournament about 2021. So, Sergio, Cameroon against Zimbabwe, and a huge game. Sergio, one thing is until the last one, no host and we need a competition. Until say Morocco ever winning in 2018. Omobo in Wabra hosting the competition in 2018. So, Sergio, it's one of the things I think the CAF are introduced help bring on it up the talents of the players who have been playing at their various countries, on the African continent. So, it's a huge game coming on today between Cameroon and Zimbabwe. Mind you, Sergio, say Oko Zimbabwe, a certain Zdravko Lugarozic, who has been the coach of the Sudanese national team and has also coach Asante Kotoko before, is the one who's going to be on the touchline for the Zimbabweans. Zdravko Lugarozic of Free Croatia, who exploits or brought the Asante Kotoko team between 2017 around what so or nona at a point in time one supporter called Adako Jachi Ekopamuno from, so he's on the touchline of Zimbabweans. So Uko Cameroon, in this competition, they've reached the quarterfinals on 2 occasions. 2011, Wabra the competition where course were Ethiopia, in 2016, Rwanda. So they will fancy their chances whether this time around they will be able to make it to the finals and probably become the second team after Morocco to have hosted the competition and won. And Oha set up now a lot of experience. Ohe Albert Emeyo Eton, Ohe Jacques Zua. Sergio Jacques Zua one Dominique Diamone bo under 20. Mekai ya call Rwanda. No part of that Cameroonian team. Yes, I call Egypt. No under 20 Cameroonian team no and obebo Hamburg kakra but na bra born in performance Europe and Shadan ko yema no was returning back to the Cameroonian fold no. Yannick Rijen was also part of the Esperance team that played against Al Ahly in 2012 when they met in the finals of the CAF Champions League. He's also back in the Cameroonian league. Who had the likes of Albert Meyong mo, the likes of Ngamba mo. So they will fancy their chances. Sergio, on Thursday or so, Mika Sembi, has about 9 players of Zimbabwe no more tested positive. The COVID no. So Sergio is a positive news. They are back after isolation. No, test no. Or negative. So, but Sergio, there was some setbacks. Over the likes of Petros Muhari, who has been the number 1 goalkeeper, and also Kaumo tested positive. No, so it's likely he will not be going to keep the post, even though Oka team no. But after no more back from isolation, and Sergio, not during the qualification. No more one striker be a friend of Prince Dubi. But Sergio, your ball qualifications in we are no more tournament Azam FC. Tanzania, baby, as say George Luanda Mina Kuchino. Say no a big blow, even though where the likes of Aminimo, any Nkambemo, and the likes of Farao Matari will all be around. So we will look how they are going to fancy their chances against the local indomitable lions of the Cameroon. So it's a huge game today as the Cameroonian and the Cameroonian local team are coming face to face with Zimbabwe. So Sergio Chan team Nishas. After that game, the second game today will also be Burkina Faso and Mali. Sergio, Mali, no more the finalists in 2016 when the competition was hosted in Rwanda. Omushia DR Congo and DR Congo show mu 3-0. And Sergio Mo appointee coach Nou Diam. Nou Diam has been one of the coaches who has won 6 consecutive titles for Stade Malien, and it's one of the reasons that they considered giving him that post to coach the local Malian national team. No, over the likes of Jigi Diarra, the likes of Disa Sissoko, the likes of Mamaye Koulibaly. So Sergio, these are experienced players within the Malian league. They will fancy their chances against the Burkina Faso, the Burkina Bay. Sergio, Burkina if you want to qualify this tournament too. Sergio, okay, Omube Ghana Ukruma. Ekoye goalless draw. Ewo Cameroon, Ewo Burkina. Omube share 2-1. Omudi striker be by friend Stefan Pongongu. He's now a 30-year-old guy, or a part of that Burkina Bay side. Over the likes of Nike Manu, Jonathan Zongomo. You better say how they are going to come face to face with that Cameroonian team, with that Malian team, Sergio. And Mali has gained a lot of experience, Sergio. Omoye, one of the teams that perform well in this competition. Sergio, in 2016 edition, Rwanda, they were finalists. So I think, with the experience, with their coach who has also gathered a lot when coaching Stade Malien, I think they are going to be starting as favorites. The Burkinabés will start at underdogs. Sergio, another game tomorrow. The most successful team in this competition, Sergio, that's DR Congo. Omo come face to face with Omo Congo rivals in Congo Brazzaville. Sergio, Mekai in 2009, Kochiemo, Côte d'Ivoire. Okay, the loss of goalkeeper Robert Moteba Kidiaba, Miala Nkulukuta mo, the loss of Joel Kimwaki mo, Mihayo Kazembe, who has been their captain and also captain TP Mazembe has been their coach, and he is assisting Florent Bengi on the touchline tomorrow when DR Congo is playing again. And Sergio, give okay the likes of this guy Lomana Treso Mputu Mabimo, the likes of Robert Kaluituka Diogo. These players have gathered a lot of experience. And Omo winning in 2009. In 2016, so almost how winning. Then came the likes of Le Matampi, Satam Nana, Robert Mutiba Kidiaba, Aritai, the likes of Isama Mpekumu, Joel Kimwaki, Yannick Bangala Litombomo, the likes of Padu Bumpunga, Mekai Heritier Luvumbu Nzinga, who has been part of the AS Vita team now play in that finals against ES Setif, over the likes of Move Bukadi, or Bonnie Ball with Belgium. And all these guys were also experienced players. In 2016, Rwanda, they defeated the host nation Rwanda in the quarterfinals. Every moon to the finals, Etimishe Mali 3-1. But Sergio, compare those two squads, America Kawasem, with this DR Congo national team, Joel Kimwaki Edeko. Media said this squad no, from par as compared to the two. Because who are the current crop of players now? Sergio, even though this guy, Lomana Treson Putu Mabio, but see, I won't dinner bafom. Milota Kabamgu ho but ahwodene ni ho the likes of Festus Mayele no omo no lead the team no so say you compare the quality between those two DR Congo sides in America and this current one omo into the competition now ebi ametima ka say this team will not be able to win the competition. They are the most successful team in the competition. And Omo winning on 2 occasions. The maiden edition in 2009 and the one in 2016. But when you compare those two squads, we know from Kakra, but how they are going to enter into this competition. Who knows? BBI possible there, but they shouldn't underrate the Congolese, the other Congo rivals. So we share the Bessel Obasimo, Akangemo, and all the other guys around. They will give them a hell of time. So Sergio, and a CHAN nations here, you better witness 3 weeks of African football within the CHAN tournament. Sergio, now okay about Ivory Coast. Yeah, about question. Sergio, may one research be about Ivory Coast? And Sergio, it was a country on the brink of war at a point in time. Tribalism affect you football. Sergio, a generation of superstars. But that generation of superstars, to me and winning AFCON Amomo. Idea they could do was just to take them to the World Cup. Sergio, near Tennessee Africa, near idea friend of mine. Program, conference be a friend at the Berlin Conference of 1884, and on a day Africa mind chichi mubai. That's the situation that led to the partition of Africa, or something you call the scramble for Africa. And on a chichi mu Africa say Ghana your mind, Cote d'Ivoire your mind, way your mind. But idea yentimi up till now yentimi bring that cohesion. Sergio tribalism. Sergio Cote d'Ivoire on frère bibi la question des Ivoiriens. The question of who is an Ivorian. How do you determine someone is an Ivorian? Where should he be born? From which parent are necessarily want before say be friend an Ivorian? Adi Didimoa, even the current president of Cote d'Ivoire Sergio Yediedini Bida Alassane Dramane Ouattara. In 1995, when they were organizing elections, you disqualify you catch an Ivorian, and no didi moi ebedru mo national team. Sergio, this type of nchichemuni differences no. Sergio, after winning the 1992 African Cup of Nations of Senegal, Omo channel very good performance. So that those Ben Badimo, Abdoulaye Traoré, the likes of Donald Diversier, Ben Salamo. Even Omubeyi Kotoko from 1992, Omosani Kotoko Shiemu in 1993. Those ASEC team no in 1998 ASEC Edgy CAF Champions League. Sergio, Henry Konan Bedier at a point in time, Robert Gueye Eyinifri Akonyaso Ebetikie. Then came at a point in time when Henry Konan Bedier was also left. When Robert Gueye left, and then Laurent Gbagbo came into the presidency. Sergio, in 2002, the country was on the brink of war. It has to take football to bring the nation back. And that was the situation when the Les Éléphants de la Côte d'Ivoire qualified for the World Cup in 2005. Sergio, the attendance no money Cameroon no group. Now, before the last game, na Cameroon elidiomo. If Côte d'Ivoire wins and Cameroon drew, Côte d'Ivoire will be making it to the World Cup. In that last game, when Côte d'Ivoire were meeting Sudan away, when Cameroon was also playing Egypt, Sergio, the euphoria, the idea, in the atmosphere, the situation was very charged. Sergio, in that game when Cameroon played Egypt, 20th minute Cameroon take a lead through Pierre Womi. 79th minute Mohamed Shauki eti kama Egypt emane 1-1. Na Côte d'Ivoire so lead 3-1. Yapon Côte d'Ivoire match. Na obia listening to radio commentary ade ekoso. Referee the 3 minutes asoso Sergio. Ehwa na Cameroon penalty aba. Ehwa na abembu aba. Obia bemobue wo Côte d'Ivoire camp. Omutie commentary because na ka Pierre Womi etimi share that penalty na ka Côte d'Ivoire en 2006 World Cup. Pierre Womi ball penalty no or say no. Referee was still after a ball penalty just within 1 minute. The referee was still here. Now Côte d'Ivoire qualify. Mickey Mubebo video. Didier Drogba in that dressing room on any place in a butu. Edio Mukoto JC form. So mo pa Côte d'Ivoire for a show.
Vous a prouvé aujourd'hui. Ivoiriens, Ivoiriennes, du nord et du sud, du centre à l'ouest. Vous avez vu, on vous a prouvé aujourd'hui que toute la Côte d'Ivoire peut cohabiter, peut jouer ensemble pour un même objectif. Se qualifier pour le mondial. vous nous avez promis que cette fête allait rassembler le peuple. Aujourd'hui, on vous demande, s'il vous plaît, on se met à genoux. Pardonnez. 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 Le seul pays de l'Afrique qui a toutes ses richesses ne peut pas sombrer dans la guerre comme ça. S'il vous plaît, déposez tous les armes. Faites les élections, organisez les élections et tout ira du mieux. On veut s'amuser. Arrêtez vos fusils là. On veut s'amuser. Arrêtez vos fusils là.
Or say all Ivorians can coexist and play together. We promised you this celebration will unite the country. We beg you on our knees. A rich country in Africa with so many riches should not descend into war. Please put down your weapons and hold elections. Sergio, omutimi qualify etimi call the Nations Cup. No money Libya and the host nation Egypt in 2006 and Morocco. Omudi second. Omoyi Cameroon in penalties during the quarterfinals. Omoshe Nigeria every into the finals. Ekushia Egypt emanuko penalties. Sergio, adiwe Didier Drogba moyeye ema the rebel strongholder being led by Guillaume Soro and the government forces of Laurent Gbagbo. Omunyina edi omo weapons eto from Sergio. Omo remu into World Cup in 2006 Sergio. And that was where the nation's consciousness was aroused Sergio. Mekai no money Argentina, Serbia, Montenegro, and Netherlands. Sergio, in that game against Argentina show 2-1. But it was a game, Cote d'Ivoire, a give all their all. Omuma, a very good football. Saviola, any Herman Crespo, Eddie can't take the lead for Argentina. And this is how Peter Drury christened that commentary when Didier Drogba was about to equalize. Or say, Sergio, over the last 9 minutes, it's Cote d'Ivoire who's got a tireless effort against Argentina. Yaya Toure, who is a little bit more in attack, to Bakary Koné, and Drogba, and Dindan, and Drogba, Maven. The last 9 minutes, a smile on the faces of West Africa, a chance for Henri Michel, Cote d'Ivoire, Maven. Sergio, even though Oman Timian qualify, who do to the next stage, Sergio? Who do?
Adora, who do? Oh my God. Commentary because I repeat it.
Yeah, it's very repeat.
Where so?
Yeah. Mami,
I'm saying the original version.
Yeah.
When you one probably as a cowboy.
Yeah, Nimdi.
But it's all person slang is a brofono.
The me no send you on no yeah.
Let me say there's no canon.
Yeah.
So the way or can no Bruni
yeah, Bruni Peter Dury.
Bruni.
Yeah.
Entino opeso kasa de Bruni na pepe.
So Sergio, even though one team qualified, over the last 9 minutes, it's Cote d'Ivoire who's got a tireless effort against Argentina. Yaya Toure, who is a little bit more in attack, to Bakary Koné, and Drogba, and Dindan, and Drogba, Maven. The last 9 minutes, a smile on the faces of West Africa, a chance for Henri Michel, Cote d'Ivoire, Maven. Sergio.
Kessben.
Sergio, even though after the World Cup, you both group stages and went to me and qualify. Another thing that rode its ugly head is when tribalism rooted in the camp, Sergio. At a point in time, Captains Ambano, every Siri Damorun Sem, Eddie Didier Drogba.
Wow.
Not then time Laurent Gbagbo and the president. So if you want to legitimize your presidents, you have to pass through football.
Wow.
So Laurent Gbagbo and then Didier Drogba are free one tribe, IFM BT. So there was an influence. And Siri Damourou Sergio, or a Muslim. Now I know a captain and a Kolo Toure deputizing. Now Sergio, after said Didier Drogba, winning the Africa Best Footballer of the Year in 2006, or Beto Cote d'Ivoire, or called the Rebel Stronghold of Boaki. Not then time, no, war no SSM, EPSA Sabaso. Sergio, Didier Drogba, in collaboration with the Ivorian players, use more influence. Eka said the qualifiers for Ghana 2000, one match be against Madagascar. Membo Bono Cote d'Ivoire, Yenfan Kobwaki, Bebra Rebels no one. Sergio omo koye no obia edini weapon set to form obia gada eba stadium. And that day the Ivorians won by 5-0. And no omo tunyumbi omo say Sejine la pala fini tu veux pas Sergio omo say la pala fini tu veux pas ya kwen wie opea umpeu. Sergio, this thing, Emma, the tribalism, the war, the things that were about to spring up in Cote d'Ivoire, eba form. And another thing, eba affect him when a certain player, friend Romaric Kofi Indiri, Sergio, Mickey Mo edene picture, ebe tusu, oko passe comment be Sergio, or say some players like Aruna Dindani should not be given the opportunity to don the Ivorian jersey because he is not an Ivorian. Sergio, those tribalism in there one yasadi about football mo. So at the point in time, Sergio, there was tribalism, there was regionalism, there were religious differences, and there came the Didier Drogba and the Yaya Toure issue. Afena national team was split. Omo Bobo, you were Didier Drogba camp, you were Yaya Toure camp. And Sergio, idea is fully this thing was in 2010 when Alassane Dramane Ouattara won the elections against Laurent Gbagbo. Onu so free the northern part or a Muslim. No, no so akwa di Yaya Toure chi. CNG captain free Didier Drogba and from Yaya Toure.
Wow.
Yeah, J captain every year, every Didier Drogba because now that time the Yaya Toure was also becoming too popular, and Didier Drogba was also coming down. That was at the point in time when Yaya Toure was at Manchester City, winning 4 African Best Footballer of the Year on the bounce. Sergio Okai, or we need 2011, 12, 13, 14. On Kwane, the only African player to have won the Africa Best Footballer of the Year on 4 consecutive occasions.
Wow!
And Yaya Toure ekodi. Yaya Toure ekodi Alassane Dramane Ouattara ekodi Yaya Toure chi MIG captain no free Didier Drogba o edi ma Yaya Toure nti affect you. That was idea affect your national team pa because omo bobo you Didier Drogba camp you Yaya Toure camp. So that's the reason why you have the likes of Jean-Jacques Tizier, Emmanuel Eboué, Tierney Atabuka, Kolo Toure, Abdoulaye Mete, Didier Zokora, Yaya Toure, the likes of Abdel Kader Keita Popito, the likes of Didier Drogba, Aruna Kone and Bakari Kone, all these other superstars, Bonaventure Kalou, but they couldn't still win the AFCON. Who do? Sergio.
Who do?
They couldn't still win the AFCON, Sergio. SSF, when you know free ho, Sergio. Not the young guys, the likes of Gadji Talou Junior, Gadji Seli of Aseno, the likes of Sergio Wilfred Cadot, Eric Bertrand Bailimo, Sergio Tiedino, Omono Mobeji AFCON Ema, Côte d'Ivoire. Harry Michel Baye, Gerard Gilly Baye, the likes of Vahid Halilhodzic Baye, Sven Goran Eriksson Baye, François Zawi Baye, Sabri Lanucci Baye. All these men with all the superstars couldn't win the AFCON for them till he has to take a certain Hervé Renard who came and won the African Cup of Nations for them in 2015 when they beat the Black Stars of Ghana during post-match penalties. So Sergio, that's the story of Cote d'Ivoire. And tribalism, Omomodi and Sergio, through politics, and Cote d'Ivoire, the northern part of the country, that's where the majority of the tribes are. And these are settler communities. And religion, how religion, tribalism, football. And yes, Sergio. So that's the
say we Cote d'Ivoire or my over programming.
Sergio,
but you must pick another country next time. Opaki, what's in Dida? Opaki collections.
Yeah, like most of the time you feel me show Obonidi. I say Pac-Man, say BB.
Pac-Man, yes, Pac-Man. Yeah. Opaki simin kancho say obema t-shirt. Okay, come up na fi wama jacket adi begusu nti aya me mejira me family
alhamdulillah me danasi
o danasi o stadium ha Virginia honum
okay Virginia's corner
ya o kwa masa
yeah me ho
me mejimre na feels on the why tibango jabro
me danasi
o danasi yeah who do all right difference here na me ko mari jata ho na wawurafie e the matches no kakra abre your issues are and so e wo fie I be kan wasem and the came nsem bi ha wanwie e week ya see me opese nka ohwemie and before se me call ho no e he na nka opese ye hwe ye mbo so kra bi my headlines no
the commercial aspect of how I bet me I promote your players at the NSK na ma share question I think my club been a debate about Kwame Poku and the old strikers, no. Meshe and then me baba share 11 wonders House of Folk and then Media Sporting Club of Boise Ashanti.
Okay. Kwame also don't come message the buy.
Obviously the bar some more Jan. I think Stefan go handed that one.
Also, did I hear Andy suggest that the Chancellor procurement plan to carry as Ashanti management? If he did, kindly ask him to expatiate on it. Okay. Yes. Okay. How was it done? I wish my long-time friend and colleague MZ Widie Nkaho. All right. Ose, did I hear Andy suggest the Charles Taylor procurement plan to the current Kotoko management? Now the account on sense. And Yako Michael Abebu and so message also the buy. Also say for the past 2 decades, only Ismail Adu has been able to score 22 goals in the same season in the league. He was consistent and won the Gold King 3 consecutive times, scoring 19 goals in 1999, 21 goals in 2000, and 22 goals in 2001. What's happening to our strikers? Their inability to score more than 20 goals in the league. Those who came closer were Emmanuel Baffour of New Edubiasi in 2011-2012, scoring 21 goals, and Mahatma Otu scoring 20 goals in 2012-2013. Unfortunately, our previous goal kings didn't make any impact in the Black Stars. Some didn't even get call-ups. Can Kwame Poku and other strikers break Ismail Adu's jinx? Are our current strikers really bad, or the current defenders are performing? Michael Abebu and a tournament at Shaw Sadi in Pamcho, Aya Monsho, the Dende, and so Emma Yaipa. All right, and also I don't know, senior and Franco Naro, Yaba also no winters, but of
course, Joe and Rami petition be say U20 for no tournament or Mauritania no 14th of February, and they shall say up till now Monko camp. The news I'm getting this morning, and they say penny for to Tuniama and they bit my report to camp. Now collapse in the crowns was sweating me about 24-man squad. They see me around. Man, great Olympics, Joe. Eshentala is 2-0. Rush. Yeah, preko and the victory for the club. No, now me personally real Olympics. What is happening there at Olympics? Because it seems there, and Yama no more. And first, no my dreams there. Olympics, Yama say omoye the Wonder Club. No, and uniform ground no my be. But from a no numere, me real Olympics. No, something special is going on there. Me personally real. Then of course the other league matches. No, DCB room. Obi beside say Kotoko management and I am Ponsa was he right? Say one breaky bank no one fan kofa Samojana man. Of course, the issue would also want to tackle it. A lot of issues. I'm say Ibiru.
All right, Dion Cobra. Sure. Now before say Beko Hono, I'm for so the in some craft WhatsApp videos. Entino Sir Kwaibema and as I ready to see Accra. Okay, Ansania Komarija.
Good morning, Sir Joe. Me chia ni obeja phone na your friend Mohammed me kasa free atwuma fancy. Sir Joe ya damasini adwuma pa mo bomo man Ghana. Nyankopon hyiram adwuma ndie no ana moye no. Muni size okrom a. Nyambo a china man you die o say kwan bia so ye Liverpool ye chiro mo nsa gu omo china ye mia o mo ne ye 3 points ne kan ye die ho. Me chia obeja phone na ni obi bia o TV bia. Head of state. Say Mickey, me yadano pa sorry anima Philisa head of state.
Sergio, good morning. Pacho Gambo neka say. Sergio, asam kakra me pesa me kama asante kotoko mpenyi fono sebi. Omochi ase kakra ne say. Mosa asante kotoko no efititia e nanom ebetiye. Ema ye papa no be support ye nyina be support bi Sergio. Ye ne se kotoko aye supporters and the management and the camera a day in Kunimdia Blas and Tokotoko. It may say chief executive and then the penny for say, Omoma circus at Tia Pansamano, and Yan and Nazo. So circus Nijan and Nazo as I do, and Yadia on many problem. Yeah, there's no just circus as a ram. Now, per se, was as Antokotoko, a dia, Sajon Yombabre, Zempejifo say abuane takra na man ye kese na kotoko nso ye takra ne supporters eti management me sira so mo money ko management no supporters no so na circus no enyina me da we bia as.
Yo, hello Sergio Edejima anything mitiemu esa hwemo ewo YouTube and Facebook no nya adwuma enso ye free Facebook yaba YouTube de edemu clear pa ewo ho na nyame nso meka ne se ye football administrators no yani wakwan hodo PSA mumsusu timi faso na mumsusu timi ede nyesika edema football club no te se de na andikam eka no ewo se player wayi no ho ewo kotoko sese no kotoko fompanifo so hweso na omofa no ho edi enyesika te se de na woka no betimi de na ye key holder bet na handkerchief ena empu ene no smas abai kotoko betimi afasa player no mo yi no na omde na nso aye no smas ni bi se de be ya club no so betimi generate sika enso so edi afio mechiamo nyina na mente ayinka achinka okwai me de enchia kese pa ema me yere madam Tess a wo kirade ewo Jachi DA1 primary school mechia Ghana fo nyina
yo Sergio e frame obin samo dodo na frame na na fees up me free new ningo that's pram me wish Kotoko all the best. I hope say on be winning match na my and Fabio Gama so yeta nechi o me boy we need yam normal ball. We are wishing him best of life or Kotoko. Yeah. The Kotoko din kunim die ne baba kumase. Enyina yeta o machi e Kessben Sports. You are number 1. Sergio, I like me die me send a message a wo hu bo e nana Fizop. FIZOB. Yeah. I like Kessben Sports.
Will come and play.
Sergio, good morning.
How are my historians?
Mema adwuma pa wo yema Ghana man. Chia one wa bedwafo nyina Se Franco. Chia wo. And Kem chia mu nyina. And Chelsea e bo. Sergio, na hu se wa show Chelsea jersey and why fe papa. So and the weekends you didn't feel Facebook ninja so share them a ye monitor program am be for Chelsea and the Fulham so you would gidie say and ye bedim kunim ama ye club no so ati tumpo ye nya botrema Frank Lampard bibia be koso afi no ohihye players no kakra bibia be koso ama Chelsea so yetimi afa ye tuma pefra Sergio nyame aduma wochina yende nkase kudu nshi so ehyedia ye bedi na dwo wochina nyame aduma ye kwa akobwa Liverpool ama oni tia omo so me Red Devils wochina Liverpool
na mamen kan bibi ntra amrado kakra ta amrado has na waboye dino na has so no ye no ye nhwe obi hu na ye de abobo ye nimbo hwe ye nti krom ha na ayi Kotoko fa nkrofo bi ba se omuso mufi ye kan say Brazil ye hu ni ombe na wo gbodin a ye nti so dogo bi nu abo because has ne Kotoko bibi ye be hia bibia ye adwuma ye be kire na African Magic so no si o we yi na udi na bayima ye has ye betre na African Magic ye de yensheke yenshrohwe na me kwaso so na me kan bibia afa Liverpool ni Man U hu no Liverpool ye win dada 2-0 ye she Man U 2-0 ye china 430 kan na Liverpool ye win nti ye de ye Liverpool de ye yenshrohwe na me nka bibi ngira amrado me da ho wo so because what boy ye din so I say has for ye ba out na ebe yiwa no ye be yiwa no ani ye yiwa no say has ne Kotoko no ye sia bibia wom bibia ye adwuma nti Fabio Gama so ba ye so ye beba ne ye ba pa eyin be sia wo Accra Sports Stadium e be kire noko ye je Me that's it.
Ya pala jamfa Idris ya secretary. Secretary one more from the but against Fulham one there. The short this match. And if you to get the this match. Then Timo Werner this match. So against what fancy and if you plan any draw.
My curtain shop Idiase Blue Side Airport roundabout road. The boy beja phone na baso. O pandit no. Titru Andy and Newton. Sado Yamin Shao. It's a near my pa umi tio sports mono. And I'm Kessben, if the Kessben so be a na me mind here, me boa baso pa. Na Sado, Yania Yamra Kotokwe, me no Kotokwe. Fabio Gama Ajenkwa. Boy no, Adi Awoya no. Ya de kese pa na eni ehu ye bo Fabio Gama baso na de meka fa kotokoro no se mesra mrante no omu pejo omu modern born no ho eso na modern ba omu bo no omu nyire omu ho na omu fa wafa ensoso wafa omu ase omu kromu se omu tu na mbora na nyere enkosoro se de o ma menko na fidikasi we de nya menko amedea obi ehwe Yami mama baso, me bomba baso kesiya pa wa fidiketi we so. Na mencha ma MP, Correns, aduma ku mensa. Fida kwa abre north. Ya bona baso, yami nshira no. Bye bye.
Hello you. Program na ida papa. Asamna rapa ne kan no. You, very very true. So, unya buteno follow social media. Has a full phone. I show papa. Share liberty for kwan how mu. They know me je say aduano kwana ni die e di momo. Rapa no nim de worka wo follow de ekoso papa. Akoma yare ani adeade. Obi born match and found ho. Obi akoma shem den eya ya. Me de me kan say Nyamishiano pa na United nso hope say ebe account for Liverpool na nyame aduma kotokon so na yetimi account for wafafo no na jo de ade ba kwa say koso eya de ketokreku o Ghana football che say o na referee no e de ma has se be ya has bit magic league no jo mun pass am pa bin kan chano me da say
Tokosuswa Brew Liberty Okwe, DSC, midfield maestro Gamma, Ojibo no boat through past Toom Kama, striker, Kwame Okufaye, and our Chepe Bon Etonet, Nahas for Akuma.
Okay, enti yamra na yame twaso mfama the first batch of videos, there was a videos no eno kwabema ya the toso enso ebebre mo hwe Kessben television live ewo wiase afana nyina sanso na UTN live ewo Kessben 93.3 Asida House Dum Kumasi sanso na UTN live ewo Enkran 92.9 Kessben Accra 92.9 Enkran in potem ho nyina messages ya de mode bano and so eno esi fiwiase afana nyina jo the Awal Mohammed guy is something else of a sports analyst to be able to quote the words of a commentator in the league in the lead up to a goal is exceptionally phenomenal. This means that he pays attention to every bit of detail when watching football games. He's obviously the type who doesn't want to be disturbed during games. So please nickname Hudu the Wonder Boy. Good morning to Al Hassan Sule of Goso and my sweetheart Hajia Nasta Sule. Alaji Mama Salia Ifura Wanti Bandaline. Enti Hudu the Wonder Boy. All right. Marijata.
General. Me started from house and I won this game in general. And no videos and data kakra bi. 6 and 8 and meet na Osha ask for ka obo efie na. out of the 14 goals I watched this season, watched 11. At the time I was still fear their boy tier opponents. 11 of the 14 goals, it come from home. And I'm not consider just 3 from 4 goals at home. But the manner with which I'm consider those 3, a call for attention because all those goals, are quite defensible. And quickly, screen so near has folk. Madika come 2 centre backs, very consistent. So always on my ball. But that within that consistency performance. And should yet much convincing. But then you should the 2 other fullbacks. Before Bob getting into the box, I started from the wide, just as who was screen. So this was a goal Hasselhoff conceded, and the 2 fullbacks, and considered this particular goal. And so people some highlighted Hasselhoff fans, and the technical teams, if they have anything to do against wonders, and Yama or Mobile, Bako, and I may highlight it. So look at something on your screen. Fatau are late in the recovery. I mean positionally, and in those late, was also one the position do much freedom. Say on Sunday Bonembra and Osha was screen. So one thing I'll be showing say anytime Biano say. A fullback, close a player. One thing I'd better so the pressure not to release the ball. But so share Fatawa. Mebusa say, why not just block this particular ball? And also when you're he didn't go for a simple block, and the Mimi who said Okoho as a defender, but to Ankoha Jumanoa defender. So in the build up. In the process, about getting into the box, man, who fatau the action towards the ball, and I feel so hard. It was so cheap, so by allow to send this particular ball. Now, Osha box for Hasselhoff. There are 2 different players at Masakilo. One of them, Ovuka, and one of them, the other Kinfesa player, Eko from Ponshego. So Ovuka is the other fullback for Hasselhoff, and on the ball allow. Look at the fullback, the position, the body orientation, the body demeanor towards that ball, and define will be say or define the ball, and also bet clear ball. So before ball about Kofatau area, I have 2 towers on your screen. Bako air for Vuka and the other one no air for Kojo from Paul. Keep your eyes closer on these 2 particular players or movement around the box. The distance and Domunte before Born and the distance of Baba Domuntem at the time now Born be drawn. Player friend say Ovuka and Yanajo say obe challenge for this particular ball, and it was so easily Sir Bono Ebeton for Hasselhoff. Now say Shad Yebia, I've spoken about almost 2 centre backs so what more last and their weakness, and then I highlighted the full backs. One thing I overshare our one side and say collectively Omonia quite stronger on bet me Hasselhoff. That notwithstanding, they have some individual performance via this season on my Juma so much. One of them Tetonoti Obenyan say 2 goals and they were completely and defeat in 90 minutes against Karela. You have 21-year-old Sambuachi and Oya Jumani you can't forget another player, Salif Ibrahim, over other players from 11 Wonders. And these are some of the individual performances this is more from 11 Wonders team. Coming up against Hasselhoff, the has workers here power one the momentum generate from the last couple of games, starting from the Kinfesa games and Bechambers also getting a point away far away in Elmina and no again Hasselhoff larger momentum game collectively more experience so much game win, and in their last 3 games Omasha 9 goals. Good from Costa Papuch. The tactical knowledge, how he goes into every single game. About Mami idea say definitely Hasselhoff we need game we say 11 Wonders in an way. And quickly Dwarfs and Liberty games and me person they are not twaso. Both teams lose last games by 2 goals respectively to Kotoko and it Dreams and Osha last 5 meetings the last 2 years Liberty are very dominant over Dwarfs team and last 3 meetings Liberty are winning by a goal margin of 8-2. Young can say there's a technical and as a tactical template Coach Ernest Thompson used the Bond games for Busunya Dwarfs. The 4-3-3 is working, but how is it working? It's not getting the results. So back in the centre back pairing last season a free hall banning Prince Podro any Manuana for Nanebo. Podro has some issues with positions, so I understand. So I'm working on and a Dika Ababe partner Manuana for I thought any man but at this point Dwarfs ain't me any the best out of the 2
2 centre backs. Last season I kept saying Dennis Costa, the captain, and this season he's been one of the best players for Dwarfs. But on the other side, Mate Minyahuni, a midfielder who has been converted into full backs position, and we are in the midfield, the double as Amwano George and Michael. But how has it been? It's not been that compact. And all the Ben Akwabeka and Yejuma, I've kept questioning Coach Ernest Thompson, the 4-3-3 and up front about Martin Chobwa, about Seju Bentum. Apart from this particular 3 players, there are other 2 youngsters. Osadio Mokao, Ishmael, one of them, and Elia Kofi Jr. And Ninano, Dwarfs are not getting the results. Despite the 3 attackers, Dwarfs are not scoring enough. 15th on the league log, and almost just above the relegation zone. Only 3 teams in our relegation zone. Dwarfs are performing worse than 2 of them defensively. And what could be the problem? It's been some canker from last season. Dwarfs are conceded in the last 10 minutes of every game on the average. So Obasha say Okraku winning game no at my 11 on this Techiman in the last 10 minutes in match day 2. Oba Dreams so the last 10 minutes Precious boy for bench ebenya 2 goals at my Dreams and Obacho last season against Kotoko El Babayara it's a 3rd minute, it's a 6 minutes. Matikujo and Rich Atta no my Jumano at the Amman Kotoko. So anytime Biano Dwarfs will stay in the game, but getting to the last 10 minutes of the game, so Joe, not game no Aja Dwarfs in some. The factors could be 2. One of them bet me the players' conditioning. Football, you're more about all the 11 players some reach optimal level by 60%. And some bet me about game now. So if I'm reach 88 minutes in a game, not one we question their conditioning from preseason on physical level to say how do they respond to injuries? How do they play together as a unit? Almost strength to say they can't cope against opponents in the latter stages of the game. Another factor could be a technical issue. How do they respond to changes tactically? Player bend as a sober, a hand as a sober, time bay as a sober. These are some of the couple of things I think Dwarfs team coming up against Liberty. They have the chance, even though it's an away game, they have the chance to steal at least a point. So the Beya, a form no more tiakono, some called that relegation zone. Dwarfs pressure, Bebo Musuipa. General, last one, to me. Arguably the game of the weekend. Ashgold and Mediama. Or share the standing as well. Ashgold were 18 goals from 8 goals. And it's so nice. One thing I should say in the last couple of games, last 6 games, so Joe, 4, 13 goals. Last 6 games, Ashgold are winning 4. Out of the 4 no winning, almost 13 goals. And those 13 goals, and Yadi Albeka said that form. Getting just few opponents and scoring this high number of goals. Now you can distribute goals, 18 among almost 10 players. Now come to think of something, the only player who shot 4 goals, Hans Kofi. The next player to also McCarthy, and then you are not contributing from midfield 3-3 each. Obaba from Wababeto, Boadu Costa, on Okronta and started. Yet he has 2 goals. Ubenya Pokwajima, Ubenya Bagana, Okofombioma, Ubenya Samed, and then Amos Ade having 1 goal apiece. Ashgold were very, very excellent goal distribution among their ranks. They don't rely on one player to get them to goals. And the Basana goal scoring bed, almost share every single opponent or this season. But their problem, their problem is keeping clean sheet. Ashgold, after match day 8, are changing 3 keepers. Omasisa goalkeeper Bako, Mienu, and then Miensa, just after 8 games. And they can't keep clean sheet. This is the problem for Ashgold. One thing I'll say, young coach Queen, so I keep talking about defensive problems at teams in the BO. Ashgold did Bako, SOSU full back position. They keep conceding from that particular zone. Quickly, young coach Queen, General, Yesha Hawa, Ashgold, or more a game this year. One thing I will share about this particular game is a battle of midfield. And Osha Screen as well. They considered this particular goal not just a against us folk and build that process, but be a person be keeping attention. Before keeper a friend the double at the release ball, the communication between and then the captain and I say the leader which Agio. Or be keeping their attention. They were communicating. There was some sort of misunderstanding for whatever reason. Minima the crow, but the bonus are getting back and say, "Yo, show screen as well." There are 2 different circles. One of them, Daniel Bania free, and he's closing the Ashgold fullback. The back 367 and Ashgold they build up. I've connected them, and it was not existent.
but the reason I born is back and said the pass didn't go through, and I am pretty sure say Enunti and Ajo and Robert Dabo discussing. So Joe, Osha 2 towers now, Bakoye Bani free, and the other one is an Ash goal defender. So look at the distance and how Afriye can take this ball away from the defender. All along, Renfi, Obi Junior attack the box, and attack the box, it's an intention. So in your ball, no beshe. So 3 defenders started, and 1 is in the tussle, and it's already been taken out in the process. Daniel Afriye Ibako from Waka 2 centre backs, and at this point, you don't forget Obi Junior is in the box, and you can't do this against Mediama. They have so many players who make the ball at any time. One particular thing who said Dabu Anyade is not closing this player, especially when the defender was out. He stayed on his position throughout the process until the final minute or decided say Obaka for the ball. But the space was all there. So being junior the ball about 2 empty net. You can't be doing this against Mediama, who have many players who make the ball. Just after this goal, Ashgold highline of defense, and Joe, as also expose you more. We should remember this is a game of method because we are talking about Bagana, Makati, Mosate, medical cancer, another situation Ashgold in Shannon Sono, and then I will screen the Sono. Omuja method, no, Omo backline, how they play the House of Folk attack on side. And the 2 players in the catch on Montemutie, and they have the tower. Basa, we are talking about Enu and then Ajo. They've been torn apart by the counter-attacking play of House of Folk. And Ukoye said it will definitely go against you. They should work out things how won't bet me deny the position from keeping you. And another thing about Shannon said Robert Dabo will stay in the box, even though the whole defensive backline has been torn apart. And he stood in his box until Obi Junior wasn't quite prolific and he has many options, but 20 me unutilizing it. We are talking about a game of midfield, talking about Eric Kwakwa, Richard Bodu, Rashid Norte, Blay, many top players, and of course their captain Tete Zuta, Kwasi Donsu, and of course Ashgold Susu there coming up against this particular teams. One thing is say Ashgold Eshe Mediama are not scoring enough goals, but Ashgold defensively they always allow the position, and Mediama would definitely have a chance against Ashgold after the game. Say Joe.
Okay, Marie Jata, ente yebeba league matches no eswenra ebi ekoso ema Olympics eshe inter allies come you know want to ba kokra and then one game beba so nyambo achina the other games no enso beba so later but ma yeni nkomo kakra na fi yemfa no nyina emra Andy Kem mami shasin free ho issues here and there.
So first of all about striking and you know in recent times, you defenders and you bet me about defenders and mostly. So the defenders no compare strikers now. I am show consistency with league him a strikers no. And Adeba acquire someone yes and say mostly you league now able so to miss 10 goals kura likely season in we are obenya team fufura kosia kan e man of Africa. And I say even Europe especially say original Elfema. Nti etam yenya so obenya striker say obetina league nim sa no abosa 2-3.
Let me find come say quickly with pardon me for this interruption. The week 2 of the National Division 1 League comes off this weekend. The National Women's Premier League starts this weekend too. Senior Naro, what a shows, Mr.
General.
I was saying, like I said, okay, this one come once some there. Send a man to be attack with Mr. Opa.
My attacks with the Annie Hooper. My attack nearly Hooper, but at least fixtures in our body. You drew a there was some ever. My attack, Annie.
No, but my homework is here. So I see.
Oh, no, can't say
I'm so what go cast some Emma a trendy. We are seeing now.
Say
a fat tax on some near 20. To say we have a good beer of money down. We are sitting to say, but now we go China. I'm the free China, Bremy. Yeah, tax you Belgium. If you are here now, now, Casa. This year I was a confounded one, but a my taxi. My one, you know, how simple.
Me your mind papa. Okay. Nti abibia mi tun crofort to say debi ombeti omoto.
Okay.
Hunya pa. Nti o mind papa adwuma na me. When o ka say attacks o mo de beba am so na me say emma attacks. Yeah ni.
Okay. All right. Nti and also I don't know. Passion now the car first one. Say no sika no we ahwe ohu yi. O say elsewhere. Say when to agra obedem. Elsewhere. Eto we na tax as do okay. Let's go for the adwini ya kwesi baby. Oh.
Profit more.
Go to na yo go ani kere.
It is okay Premier League mu a you can get obi say Wahab Adams wa boy Premier League for not less than 8 to 10 years. Ismail Ganiu has been in the league in the last 5 to 6 years. Obenya Kaleba Manko in the last 4 5 years on also we league mu a. Obenya Roberta Dusua in the last 4 5 years on also we league mu a. Mohamed Alasan same old story na betimi aka. Obeka obi say Ibrahim Yaro of Mediama Sporting Club said you also watch we league mu sa. You can go ahead and mention names. Open your defenders on my boy league not just at the Pia Ujinaman season after season and after season said you or bossa. Let's ask ourselves, say your best strikers na Sana Tiana. Obenya the household names, but apart from Bright Jaya, all the accolade, all the names I want me uncle out. No, said you. Ono crowd to me Cologne or Asia by. Into strikers and this old to me bogos na said you. Obenya chance I go outside. Why are we mentioning Ishmelado, Alessa Samama Kwekwe, Hans Kofi, Bequin, Mahatma, O2 and the likes? So do. And when I make count has said, you have players that are technically exceptional. But all these players that be a bomb were played with greatest. In the real near the Ababeshan, they say, your coaches in Edumana Omoy, and do they have these greatest in our league? So far, Ishmeladua, said you. About with Chastela, about with Emmanuel Oseko, and when you have Chastela and Emmanuel Oseko behind you, said you are good to go. And one say we are fully fit. What you man are we and the Bayemre, and we all saw Ishmelado as a player who does so much with positional sense and awareness. Into know what to take. Because Chastela the true ball, but Emmanuel Oseko from Bepa born and what to not Befa born as it is here. And he said, he played with greatest. A kid. Wamali creators na one nkwana on one kasa ye juma. But even when he went to under 17 in New Zealand 99, said he had certain creators behind him as well. And then I make Obidi say Natale Lamti, make Obidi say Ibrahim Razak, Obidi say Michael Mba Power, and we said he played with Benan Dombote. Into what Dombote now Natale Lamte behind you said again you have created behind you. And players are more dealing with positional sense in that said they need created before they score goals. Into Filippo Inzaghi, said Manolo Costa, anywhere no bread. Said Kaka Niwa, na Inzaghi bread. And said, we've seen how Chicharito has struggled after he left Manchester United. Onya creators behind him. And Melado played with creators. So for Obidi says, said for Obidi said Mahatma Otua. Said you're talking of a heart of folk team that had Obidi said Yuri Asante, said in that lineup. You obeyed Selai Kenson in that lineup. Into Mahatma Otua. Team na had to forget the ball match Kumasi Akufo free kick share last minute. No, said who are you Asantia? What level of creativity now here be you? So like Kenson a fully fitter. What level of creativity be now here be you? Who player need to be fully fit and make sure you take opportunities of the chances that will be created by these creators behind you. Into again, Mahatma Otu also played with creators. So you Asante Obidi said, like he played with Esmemens, Emmanuel Hayford, said, and Obia, Emma, say, a league no follow and the quality of Emmanuel Hayford, the quality of Esmemens. These were created behind the striker. It is all bar, or you fully relaxed, and he took advantage of the opportunities that will be created. Now you talk of Eric Bequin. Bequin played with Francis Akwafu, Francis Kofi, and the midfield maestro, Jordan Opoku. Silverdro or bench. Emuyadia Obeba said you unhia hwebio
so mo
yeah tiko yeah formerly of Ashgood said you unhia hwebio you have several created behind you. Why is Fabio Gama name all over? It's not because of creativity. It is because of creativity. And Fabio Gama na airborne said you adia or the best say when say or the level of creativity be up until be able anything and you be one football and 5. But said you what creative be something out of nothing. Until no be able to do. Until see Bequin again. Bequin also played with creators. But say Joe, yemra ye league mu and I say in recent times, ye strikers na ye nyom you talk of Ameturi. Say Joe, Ameturi nso akufu mu gina ho. Bene champion munie say Joe, Nathaniel Asamoah and the level of competition crowd besa akomu no. E dey be na ho hia. Your player, you as a player need to perform on the field of play. Michael Anaba will be a refino. Born or Joe, the Beben and Mites here. So you'll be good to go. And again, let's not forget in the days of Bequin, he had Harrison Afu and then Samuel Nku, who acted as channel of supply for Kotoko. And the level of creativity on the field of play, net dorsal. So Okofa Yakub Mohammed, I said, you had good had Emmanuel Oseba for Omo Bernard Morrison. And it's on Nusu goes in a bar. Or creators behind him. But say, Joe, Yenshi Ligi Munia here strikers. So for Timmy said, Diana Stars, I am Mohammed Eshe goes now. The goals no any consistent. Forget about the injuries. But check on team and say level of creativity in the Diana setup on essay. You only depend on that brand friend Samuel Bio. The Samuel Bio and me and Yana form now. Say, Joe, what kill a Diana team in the crowd? Say Kamara want me in your form now. What kill you doing team no? So that level of creativity no said you ever fem. Share Abranti for no Poko Ajama every division 1 eba media last season. Goes Ben Awanche because now a fully fit and a player or form in Rashid Notti. You who the form of Eric Kwakwa last season. He said you and you who the form of Nana Kofi Babel last season. Into no Poko Ajama any Juma bebe because these players a bit creative ball not all, not the ball not what them. So I can share low motor and only goes ya who wafa. The likes of Lawrence Adekum Munina acting as creators behind him. Tamana Komla Bunia than any rich low motor goes Edema Wafa and said you no more Emmanuel Oliver and then no more Gideon Waja as created behind him. It is about let's not forget Charles Barton and so ball I know about the Wafa at the time. And he said, Joe, what is missing in our game today is the level of creativity. Yemfa and national teams pick the under 23, the under 17, the under 20, and the senior national team. Blaster and Kasa, you creative players near Waimwa. But gone in the days, now you draw your game in the tour, and that's a team in the tour. You are going to have about 2 creators in every Ghana team. At least Ubenya be some in the Orthodox 8. So when you win be our creator, Ubenya a proper number 10 who act as a creative force behind any team. I said, you, all these things are missing in our league. And the strikers and pull strengths, your strikers and score consistently. They don't invest in themselves. And I make a Kwame Pokudia say, also share line and Messi goes in Tina Otimi, a chapel ball, Otimi lobo balls, if I goalkeeper. That player invest in himself. Other players don't invest in themselves. But I said, what is missing in our game is a clear and a proper number 10 who control the tempo and act as a visionary behind the striker. Your game in our MSA. What is it, Fabio Gama? And Yamana either we game Nimbino and or dear Babishi game Nima, Ama Fabio Gama, and flourish all over. And you can blame our strikers for not investing and learning some of the things on YouTube. Or Munche Champions League na Yenia Bresa de baby. Or Munche EP on the Bundesliga and Syriana, it may be a Yenia Bresa baby. But the reality is that the creative players are missing in our game, and you cannot blame the players. Say, Joe, your coach is in pay mobile. But in that department, it deals so much with intelligence. So, Joe, minute?
No, because
my next question of Bibusa was about the Fabio Gama, Mr. Usron Cordial. So, Joe, okay, my minister consider Fabio Gama there. So, Joe, or Cassa circles number Femendi as a Joe, Bien, Cradian, Obian to Munkambio. And under the leadership of Christopher de Mena, said you condemn. The Yanis or Marco Congress and Unquani Yati, you don't hear the circles, K5 or Nunumuye, immediate past president and said you, what is our Casa? Christopher Circles Netting said that so Ejinan and Naso, so Muye BB to support their team, you don't hear from them again. So just so far supporting group, you have the loyalists. Sa loyal supporters na de omomunim yetim akofem. Omomunim ye say. Omomunim na say de yenya de. They are always loyal to the team. Ye was ankrofo no ho. Enya was ankrofo na omo de team ni wini na omo 33. omo de sa na omo te na ye ya na eni etina me stadium eno ya sha yo na sa de nkoye kura etimi di one month na obusa match bi am boy ye was supporters no. So there are two difference of any team be support. The loyal supporters na sa act at the ultras. Omo no uye CEO, uye coach, uye player no am performer, they will say it. Omo na omo nta follow team ni ta trete ta ka che omo say omo sa against omo mpe team ni ye no. Those are the loyal supporters. Enkoya omo beka in Europe they are called the ultras. And the same money is missing within the Kotoko setup. Because of a poor leadership from Christopher Demena. And the circles are not vibrant anymore. The teaching make it be and you don't hear the management discussing Kotoko and including the supporters. No, there's no rep. Inti unteshi enra Esperance for Unqua supporters the support not in the last 2 seasons more than 70 million euros on what they support to team. That is Esperance putting these units. Wow. Yeah. What do we hear? A banter, Srebo de ba na Kodja Santen so akanta enwa. Eduma. Eno ne supporters
their support enwa. And then people back come da.
Enwa.
Na board no come.
Enwa. But about almost say almost the side of the story. But they don't do anything.
Because I'm right now me war Angel FM. Now me war Call United. Top guys, I don't know the CEO now. I'm on the TV and I'm a type of Call United supporters no park no monko. Who are years no see order. When you fufu papa be our freedom cup papa be the town good ko no for phone afraid. Martin muko boy na sensei. Maybe I was about one or what in Coco Harbor 1 Timmy the Mugunu. What in Coco Harbor 1 when the Mugu team was what no Catifone. Or says I don't know.
Says you
Uncle Pack.
I said the supporters the supporters are on the very best of the team. Sankro for Uncle Pack and Uncle who say players we mun a bubble along both. Because Omu Joe Debra, Omu George Atta, Omu Edupoku, Omu Yasechi, Omu Steve Nodrum, I think Boachi, Nana India. Into a cost you when in the West year draw. But say no cost you know who's a player playing for Kotoko. A struggle to put string 4 passes together. Said you. Meka say one of the matches. You do stadium mind be 17 or bar stadium. Or share ball be 15 minutes on the ball match. So Kofi, what review? Was it when I am can reduce him? It is a do. You were supporters. Obi on share say you bury any you winning. Those are the loyal supporters. And those are the people you hear their voice. Said you and then the foreign league now overtake anything and also. And I am penning for no team anymore. Omu nyaniema a bema supporters naka. Because said your boss is in Ria and Kakotokone has the almost players now perform more. No Makofa we free haba, no Makofa we free haba. But the neighbor league in a no players now perform more any moment of Febima. Oh, Hania Kofa play a bit naba. Oh, Hania Kofa play. Oh, be any interest into Ubako persons. You compare the kind of play that you watch back then. It will miss a football and then Tissacaneno. But say Joe, every big team deserves a certain bit of quality. It is Obano who's our quality now. So you forget it. If Liverpool and Manchester United are playing tomorrow, now Temeduma, no bedi traffic, Musa about with your 15 cities about Hebo. Now just 2 cities to watch this game of such a quality football park and the so effect. Coaches and the tactics cry, the team this one. You are okay as a Joe. You not bother yourself boarding a car from Meduma to come and watch football. And he said, Joe, then you know can't be anything the circles and said, Joe, they need to come back. Baby,
circles, chapters, mention them.
And then on the house for committee the last time I with you. And or has the also shaft. Said you into hard the end of almost 7 o'clock the kind of grass on chapters in the Aka Crane for the Aka 5 plant committee.
Chapters
I became the Hogana. Dunkwa Foko meeting. No, Dunkwa Foko meeting. Accra chapter 04 no mom waterman meeting. And Kumase Bako Mercury and the Omedia Yeko. Almost committee and one. Sajo, what the Omuti the last time I would say Omaka say committee chapter 9. What the Monkana. I'm not saying chapter 9 no.
The last
time I would say chapter 9 for see come on be because of COVID, not the NHS message about COVID. But ask yourself the last time, organize the last time I did a quarter of 4 year announcement, say, oh, so I'm a 4 committee, I prepare 4 committee. The last time I did do first, no mum family, mamma come home. The last time I'm going to be back. The last time I want to say, no, Baha. No, I can't see a big committee near Dabe. And then the vibrant supporters are those on WhatsApp and Facebook. That's all. In circles, no, at the firm or more FM. And said you, and penny for no, so year, Juma, so more per se a tear voice, so more person can be a Niama and penny 40 as I do. It was so year, Juma, because Obin Consper didn't see a baby, not last minute, no matter about the of you. And said you, the supporters need to wake up. The leadership of the circle, the shaft, and the chapters.
I want to say Kenya homo titru demanya bai. Na manfo GDO no mupa wana. Mahu bibi, mahu changes bebre. Me mumpa de na minim say ka circles no be kwani mu pa chen. Say me hu ni. Me hu difference bebre mu ana say ekoso na me na mente ya.
Sergio. Yeah, na Mr. Demenya be ban one. Na kotoko match be or high bass e de kotoko supporters no ko e fi so nya secretary dashboard or high back kokra da nti
David ni sir
David
set covid about
intende Seranko e ya na e refi say yet
to promises na campaign promises no
Sergio covid na about 2019 we start about 2020 we started the league 4 months before covid nti ya mum yemfa covid na enhye ho say covid. Yes, the league in December. Yes, stop in March. 4 months. Kotoko check the number of matches Kotoko played. Bass Bako Kranko
14.
I see.
Bass Bako Kranko. And Adia no exceptional. A my binom enya GDO woni say omo to abanemana obetimi any the amount of money and pumping in there. You meetings are with mpanimfo or the Latif and Abila because coach Akati omo so.
No ayebida. Yes. No one top players.
Or the one player or the better more tech he was Ashito Lane.
Yes. Also promises to be
yes.
Party and no yema players no winning top matches are the Kaipa has to book the Sikabe 50,000 citizens the mark players the I say never is slow.
Being so expectation on also the budget no or buy well and no more mudina no and ya just on beating a catcher no they can't na come to me can't let them and say man in koyinti no on to can into obviously be you say because they eat from the same bucket. So
before so because one thing I have realized is that Maria that doesn't discuss Ken Faisal games. Ask him why. If you forward Gruza, I like Karim Gruza, the Bar UK, and the way Abba. Yes, I know. What you just said is the same way the Fantino Cornerstone supporters are. Where? There was it. Oh, then who voted him? Go be there. No, I'm afraid was scores. No, good team. Was it Fantino that corner supporters now? How come in trouble?
Someone come back and say what they
foul. One day, I was said the whole setup. Said you, I was said the whole setup. And I say, I didn't know first. I'm mobile and I'm for Bastard. Then they will be do for fire call every some match scores. So when you say, oh, better not say you find a solution to that. Obi Sunday must say me sorry sika.
Wait again 1 minute.
Sergio. Sergio, Real Madrid is the greatest club in Europe not because of accident, it is because of money. Kotokone has in sika and then money dance me nyina epe. Manchester City all over the place because of money. Not Chelsea 50 years or money sika be money. After Silvio Berlusconi and Adriano Galliani, AC Milan Gugeno, it is because they don't have money. After Dr. Massimo Moratti, Yencheke how Inter Milan above them, it is because the amount of money Dr. Massimo Moratti pumping in there, no, Ebini Hobio. Mamelodi Sundowns, Omo budget 2016 not because of accident, it is because they spend so much in the market. Yakan has El Ali has spent 37 million euros on player signings and sign on multi Champions League. He said, "Yo, football on the day. So also, person we now ye it is about money and nothing else. Offer coach papa iska, offer players papa iska, so offer facilities papa iska. Inti si decide say ye ball na ye mo ball dia. Sika na also ye pompe e di right teams and na teams na team perform.
Okay, sika. Lawyer Adumako Kwale so di fiakra ba say waka sika but clubs no intimi attract sika sem na ho kana sponsorship na dey no they difficult so e benye sika e dey right clubs no e Ghana me kind of message you okay yeah okay the best to us later I mean call senior Franco Naro but information I mean say ka just for mo ya dey management mo me mo mama so na players and say see more test
COVID test yeah
they say koso any players no omoti omunya bibi akra bi say omotest wa ya no maso omunyina say dipa ba ko na menu bi na omunya science nka crave since hey mon ko no test anopa ya akra so mo test ba ko
very good
so that I mean can say positive there but rate omodi test players no na sika omutua for each player 450 Ghana each the omomayade emo say teams in there yes so almost yes you no mo sans omo teams in there yes pa
teams ni bebre omo ye one e start league no no obi anam ne be
how test you gra na ko match you so kufi but must akoti that is a problem
a big problem
yankwe
Sergio enaye
e ba be league matches no so
of course enaye amenya ko birthday amenya ko ne di me rechi nti mama wish you happy birthday
okay on the minimum
ama Church of Christ and social security
Church of Christ
Ashtown Church of Christ
okay
Ashtown Church of Christ simple very simple rubber phone crutch manage send no medium collection cry everything sorry nko di lie
those kind of to
bia na dia ship uni bia na etwam fefe
sanko show how bia so na disike to bia who so
ekutia sabi David Church of Christ
manage your
them wife no more community development amanya ko happy birthday say adwuma na ade mama medical anye no nse Ghana e man league no ene nyame adaroma e sha ase we women's premier league na mpanyimfo no 16 teams na mpanyimfo na chemu mienu omo mo hwe TV na fixtures no
hwe no college no mu yi no
o say
si hwe no college no mu yi
that's 16 teams no machemu into two zones. There was southern zone and there was northern zone. Now on the television no there was northern zone for no fixtures no Prisons ladies versus Supreme ladies. Afi Kumasi Sports Academy ladies. Omuni Ampem da Kwa ladies and so Bowe Jusu Community Park. Now afi Ashtown ladies. Omu and so any northern ladies and they pempem so Opokuwari SHS Park and so then PL ladies. Omu ya Tamale Utrecht Park omuni Fabulous ladies and they ACNE. Now say yo the tian say share northern sector has na clearly matchem say game ebe koso especially the koso ewo ejuso Kumasi Sports Academy omo any Ampem Dakwa ladies here solid side coach by our own and Dakwa na share last year omo share na omo bo 1-1 and they are expecting say ombeba ejuso no matimi abe ro Kumasi ladies no kawa for mabeti. Bad news for Kumasi ladies say omo life warrior El Shaddai champion make us was switch camp eco police ladies so she'll be missing in action. Me assure say Kumasi Sports Academy ladies omugina yi entisa Ampem Dakwa ladies beba be 4 points nako the national ladies and so coach Alex Kamara and so etne fiena on northern ladies and so they are pempem so Grace champion Joyce and Chua, yeah, that lady. Omuna ye omo midfield pair no. Na say yo report about say shape we kita those two ladies no. I'm tempted to feel the northern ladies beba, but omo den sapan ene beko machi. Of course, fabulous ladies ko Tamale. Asem da omo so kakra uti enre nwumre minya chance interrupt kakra coach baba no ene maba no so ready for our own fabulous ladies. Juma kakra honom isan say PL ladies juma omo ye no Tamale no. ebia normal media fabulous ladies me fabulous ladies me close to them but I'm scared for them in this particular game area no more than sapan ababak so you man game ya na efe and o share omo passion is and omo sidibo game na very neat until obi obenya chance bia no I expect on beko centers no ma ko hwese ne man no so di agro no but the man de ne to hono ma and the aka a form kwa circles neko na abrantie ba ko send you test bi a very short test o se koto companion for board ni management no omo hwe ko be fa so aboa ama circles na gina omo na so na no ne be matim na atumpon. Very short message but pregnant with a lot of wisdom and a lot of issues. Mijidi se kotoko ne hase nyina no clubs no echitafo no ekofom but empenfo e that team na nkasa no they are not helping the supporters group. So unim kotoko abakosem na unim ekwan a omofa so ete circles a you will know say empenfo at any point in time ye the club na nkasa hye omonsa no omo odwuma sonson kudi se be ye ombebo ama supporters no etumi agira on na so yenim say somewhere in the 70s and as Kofi Mensah agira na so ete circles and Oti circles no when just circles na jejemu in fact the call far so a D circles na baba nature circles no e man ni nyine ye no ya ba wu aba e same obianim how na ya ba wu is so passionate about the circles. Of course he himself was a circle man. I think he was in circle 8 tama ena odeba Accra New Town circle 8 and odeba beye kotoko chairman then oforini ako same pau eti meka kwesi say even in recent times omo munim Herbert Mensah how Herbert Mensah 8 years circles no in form obe make sure circles in be jira na so ni ade enti sejo the long and short of it ne say so wo hwe team na bakosem ene kwan ya omo te circles no empo first no eye kotoko chairman ene yi circle leader openyo other team na no or no yi circles chairman the likes of Mayor Mr. Jimamone Kingsley Boateng or Sir Boateng muni adinyina no they came to be circles chairman because of a penny at that time no second edanensa yes say na ni biaba enkrofo nyina agitum say the modern trend ne say nipa obedi so no esa wo ka obi ne yi no enunti in the history of Kotoko the first chairman omoto abayi no was Benazil ansana omoto abayi K5 Christopher Damenyanso abeto aso I'm saying that what effort and a Kotoko board of directors Kotoko management dear effort no mo ye dear gu kwem ahwe say circles no be vibrant clearly the first thing and they say teams no be share team ni na team na winning and we are the first thing say team na winning it's not difficult for any circle chairman to mobilize supporters na supporters no be kwa koboa we no free honoma edu baby a circles no omuhia logistics anase sabi ekwan a adwenkyere a would be guide you actually ko be fa so mobilize you so leadership there but I'm tempted to feel say at any point in time painful ya di team na show nsa no so wa so die say be boa echitafo no na echitafo na gira ne na so na team na nya so mfa so entina no amete say nana kwa me dan kwa say pese matro krata akoma board no they want to meet the board of directors no me chidi say ye ese board of directors ni meet house of folk one club distance about better team new ranum any supporters in term kakraka at any point in time you have chapters chairman being part of the board but it ends there. You don't see say supporters leadership no ene mpemfo mu da club na no omo ko benkrom no madwen ko befa so a supporters no groups no be gina omo na so no omo so atimi aye ntobo a na omo contribute to the development of the club no so two ways oboa oba e mani gina ya no oba behwe okay so I also think that mpemfo na that team na no omo hwe ko befa so aboa circles dem anya de I feel say after the board of directors ni ba na ne din kan no ni sunsun so take akra take akra tina okika no aba from ye and probably on how no so crampo no obetima support team no yete ye pese ye to anabila de matim no Dr. Chesi Debi here ye ne ebetima to ye pese Sonyi Yakuba ni sika no so ogene supporters ye nto boa na ye de boa Debi yentum until leaders of Kotoko no can be and ama supporters no so mu kwaya omobefa so contribute to, because if supporters group me can say the approach wasn't right. Ideally ebi ayen supporters sika say yeah the management now omo ade akodwa man so support omo recruitment. I felt that was the right thing. But some boss player be didn't say yen to player with the me feel say it wasn't right. But ni nyina yen kitamudi I say Kosovo supporters and leadership any club on paying for a show Munsano and no. So Joe, finally, Great Olympics.
Your callers in time.
Oh, okay. Any offense you?
Yeah, league matches no crowd. Wow. After games, you know. I want to to me. Now me mom 2 minutes via. And the allies and the Olympics and allies are 2-0. And then Liberty Professionals and Abusua Dwarfs 3 p.m. per as I game no. Bebaso Wafa and Kumasas and Tikoto number watching now 3 p.m. Ken Faisal and the Elmina Sharks, Ebebo, Ashanti Gold, and the Mediema, and soon the debate ties. So Diana Stars, Legon Cities, Becheb United, and the Dreams FC, Karela, Brukum Chelsea, Hearts of Oak, and of 11 Wonders. And on the Bebaso, where 6 p.m. Zekov Mohammed, essay, Chapter 9, attend meetings every blessed Saturday amidst COVID-19 with the Presidential Council. And the Council of State are not holding meetings during were not holding meetings during the COVID, but Chapter 9 did. Andy is always harsh when it comes to how to focus issues. All right, so I also Andy. Andy King Faisal will score Elmina Sharks at all costs, whether it's a good win or a bad win. All we need is the 3 points, and we'll get it this Sunday at Techiman. Asani and the Abba Sani Mohammed and so there or the Eba and Orlando filmmaker so Eric Bequin also had the likes of Kabna Yaru and Oseko for the general around him. Oh, what a fantastic squad put together by Coach Bashiru Hayford. That 2008 Asante Kotoko team is arguably the best team ever put together by Bashiru Hayford. Orlando filmmaker Asukwa. As a game, you know, the whole ensem ebeba. There's B lines no mama for.
Sergio Kessben sports and nurse in the
yeah.
A brand tobacco, a friend of Right Honorable Urban Eski, or say in country hoodoo, say who take care of the lunch.
And then, only gentlemen
from Paul John Usina, a send the man. Hoodoo and Casana, no, I would add.
Yeah, baby, Fanunko. And then there's a work with you. Tulip, all right. On for the best tulip, bean. Oh, I remember 17, very 100 grand. All right, my beer lines no 37405, 37407, 37438. Ya bro so Musmumra na Mumfamu de Meka. First caller, Abaho Manaso. Hello.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Your friend me Alkaline TV, me Kasafra Babu number 2.
Mind you well.
Sergio, me the Asemna Frank Naro any Andika about supporters tell Begua class or Ghana. Sergio, you're planning for woman can plan Pia Mubeshi Pia Massa. From our folk supporters now come a club sorry, I see a dead move because Pia obey we are see a Pia the supporters or move from music for the beyond the beyond some say send a Muslim bet me I'll contribute to say club now for so bad over yes supporters you do crazy if you will come your board say in Peter Joy from Amunka Sanchro no we involve supporters.
That's Fufro Sumra. Hello,
Sergio. Good morning.
So yes, I'm morning.
Bennett Phobia.
Okay.
Sergio, the program, the theatre, and then Sergio. It's but Sergio, I never be Koswa. And what's the you know, just with me, especially the House of Supporters are a program. Sergio, you say you are not being fair to us. Them I was say how supposed to be fairness or Kasa, especially Pato, original Nigeria, and that Ghana hello no. utimi fa kwa biso wa kakini paro.
It's not true, Masa. Kasefu for. It's not true. Just not true. Obanas one customer is a now sassy. Now, wouldn't number baby while we sing for most of time. I mean, Shasa hats are now to come you every so it is not hard to fuck into me, you're free. That's never true. That is never true. Then must soon actually when in an papa. You mean, I saw me for me, Mapato, time, baby, Manekasa, I or guy back home, fish fit Ibrahim, or Momcam, Omkasa, intimini maybe I'll free. Mr. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Joe. Hello?
Yes, sir. Good morning. That is a.
Okay, thank you. Me bomb about so far. Me say ana mi bisa mten sem bebre ba ya na mo kan ti yatim ben fo ya na mutiepa. Hey, ga wo fa mo futu an ke fa be bin ke be bo teams no. E dia en se kotoko ne ha se ko e hia. En se sporters ye ba. Bon, nti be sem ben fo ya wo mu ya de be ma sporters ne ne agi. Sani e be ya unjum yetim abra sporters ni mu. Ana dance mi bisa Tony o say wase mo ka say money achimu din ko mo sani en ke be ya Kessben mo tinya yili gimati sindi wesema mi di mo enti ya mi mo gese be na e be sipi na yetinga se bia mam
that's pa you go super papa hello ma o TV na radio no for mama why
me patron sadu
okay
sadu patron e ajo me ka se ka se
ajo mo yitio
e da city sadu kakra me pasa me ka me se no so we be juma mo fi se ejuma na e pa elunti no o mo beto to aboa baba ke so saa ne yi ni pelefili wo o di ejuma no mani wi a afi ni wo hu se ejuma no enye nkwada de denta me ka sa ne sei damenya ebere na damenya etie kire no hwekoya na damenya faso e ma asante kotoko eye successful ba ebere di ejuma no ma damenya wi ye no se wo hu se ejuma no enye nkwada asem it was a second for no by no say obama second for no aye de no be any aje ho no and the second for no the manya time you can second na gu it me say we say Ghana asen ye de djuma mo bi a wo de ye mo pa ye ntan nipa na chi se de be ye nipa na beti ma ye djuma na no so asen na that no o sie sire no wa no o so ba no ti na be ye djuma na me na ye anye sade a de bi ye be no mi a woni akeka ya wo say ya ba de djuma na de dan djuma na ma so a o tumi nye it me say we mo pa so mo hwe ne me yi a ba san de kotoko wo china ni se kia ne ke se de di wi na e ko no ye be ko ne ko fa wi dia ba
mami fa from so hello good morning
boy
what do I need
Pastor Femi Esel mukase fi wa
Esel hey mi Esel
yes sir
abiyeti we Esel Esel customer officer wow mami tio how to fool fan kese pa
wow yeah phobia never say that it feels but since of late your place no omo Ghana ha no say modi one ewofo player bot me afia akọ say Libya no okobobo adana Libya na me was so ada African countries so omo players ya there of France the advance Ghana football akụkụrụsa because yẹn pay for no so wu ni sika yẹn for next night when you that yẹn for the account say Ghana football of late na abadown no into the pay for we share one guy sika get no the players no almost for the right players into the national team so that here after no enko ye na so more of no Fabio Gama na mo body bi no mo yi no Mutu for way one run of sex and how best your man is. Okay, you had the moment of time. You work for them, you uncle when you share also or you play your Ghana. I didn't 1 year some guy. I say Ghana pay you after first one no automatic.
Okay. Esel da se pa ya tia wafo nyina ya tia omo nyina Aisha how to folk fan kase pa customer officer wa mfa we ntwa to na Alibaba entrance hello good morning
Joe
Bajo Wani
Joe Ali Dankasa
okay
so ya cha miki mama me chana pa
okay obeti
Joe your league no there your league no the way a league no cost no e bet ma boa teams in papa do I am okay team no kakra ma the team no e be say I think to face me check pay for no
okay
maybe a skippy and a war money place na omo because we go to face matter nkola ne bobo but me hu na ma esi wachire say maybe na esi wachire enya alaji should sit down with the boys na hu the way to face stop because from the man don't too much then who the way I say that start we the market.
Yes, we are dancing part too bad. Yentimi and to us.
Honorable sending again.
Honorable Bay.
They also hoodoo.
Okay, the lunch,
you know,
okay.
50 cities.
Wow.
Into Honorable Passport Office, Upper West Region. Wow. For the of Kessben Sports and
Passport Office, Upper West Region.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yanini share you golden wedding as you.
And was there. Okay, nice one.
Into golden hoodoo 50 cities are there.
Yeah. The young famano na baby or no episode Kobiano.
No, they are called.
But we jai hoodoo. Out here 50 no lunch no wedding be 1 week. So uncle Pam na.
Say you.
I don't
went to a 1 week.
1 week so they never drop so far.
When we do this one time.
How them total breakfast everything. Oh no, we are in roof 5 cities gra. Voodoo. Sanso da PJ Mose. PJ Mose. I am someone Yakopa. Papa Kessben but 23rd. And 1 week in the Bebaso 23rd Yankai amount for PJ Mose now Asante Kotoko Kasama for us in Shira FM no PJ Emma Yakopa Sanso and Amiami Yonko Brebo Cheneboa out in the Ton Kente Ewo Kumasia market also the papa Ekemo Kwesi Poku I tie friend or Akwesi Ayukwa Bakoso Namboa ene na ekoso ewo aputoja aduaben ntino yenyina yenkona yenkoja atweneboa na enye kama sanso ana yajiman head of our production graphics ni ade hwan ba television so nyina papa odano ewo Kessben television eso no ne mame ayenyankopon dia and then sooner on also only 1 week in Basso, a wasafo snakes named Jenny Mua, taking I am called Nayankuja Ajiman. Na on any mammy 1 week in the Kama. Edisia na Ali Baba Duncan Barry Ababetraso de Ama Yenina Namibwa Edwada, the Messiah Nimu Esiabium Crooning Damo Ase Goldie Boy Abdul Razak, Tony Montana, Kwame Mickey, Sansuna Sound, Sami sound Atobra camera and then we didn't see Yakramo Yosani was you.
Breaking news. Yes, indeed, breaking news. Say Kessben media, a treasure. My year, but sorry. Say, do like a match. Say, do like a story. A breaking news. Or my win someone and send for so to our other and somewhere to see you watch that and in your own china. My boy, one should chichi picture. I will look at your box. They interrogated feather, near and some, your boy, and some of the